Wait, did Discord change my microphone again? I don't want to.
You're in for a scare. How many people in chat? One. I'm too tired for this bit, actually.
Jesus Christ. Oh, you went off to a great start.
Yeah, that took all my energy for
You spent all your energy and I'm dying. We're off to a great start.
The day after Halloween too, though.
Yeah, I didn't get any candy yesterday. No candy
Okay,
for
you know
candy.
what? Here's an interesting. Here's an interesting. I felt like I could have done like a cheesy flirt line with you. Whatever. Here's an interesting question.
Yeah.
When was the age everyone here stopped trick or treating? If you did trick or treat.
I was like 17, I think.
You stopped at 17?
Although to be fair, like the last couple of years, I wasn't like going with my family. I was going with like friends, doing like stupid like costumes, stupid joke costumes.
Okay, all right. Well, if you were still dressing up, all right. This year, because this place stars, I think it start 20,
19. She's 19.
19, and then okay, I ended like I ended when I was like 12, 13. Jesus,
No, yeah,
it's a
except
big
like
gap. Next year album, Yoki. Rah. Okay.
I did like I stopped going with my family when I was like 13, but I kept going with my friends for a while. There are pictures of me. I'm not going to show them because they're very embarrassing and stupid. But there are pictures of me dressed as Boxman from Smosh. I think that was my last one.
Old songs.
I think that was my last one.
Man. Yeah, okay.
It was the last time I went like trick or treating. I was dressed as
remember
Boxman.
like yeah, I really can't remember like my very last like Halloween costume. That's a good thing. I remember I went as Yugi Moto once.
Yeah.
And that was a pain. But like I can't remember any I can't remember if that was the last one.
No, yeah. I remember the Halloween because it was really funny. It was really funny. Because it started raining, so at the end of the night I had like a cardboard box stuck to my skin, like a wet cardboard like covering me. And also I remember like I had like something of a one night runaway romance with a girl dressed as like one of those like Mexican skulls.
I mean, was she celebrating the Day of the Dead or what?
I think that was just her costume.
Oh, okay.
And we started talking. We kissed a little bit behind the restaurant we were like hanging out, and then I never saw her again.
That's beautiful. That was your Christmas special, Halloween special. Sorry, I'm looking at chat too. There are no trick or treaters here. This place is balls. Because the city I'm in and the area I'm in is big, we get a lot of trick or treaters, and like, I sometimes feel like like Ebenezer Scrooge, but for Halloween. Because, like, the first batch of trick-or-treaters, it's like, oh, adorable. They're having a fun time. It's like, yeah. And then I give them a candy. And then it takes, like, about the third batch of trick-or-treaters where I'm like, I'm getting real sick of having to answer my door every 5 minutes. Like, yeah. I'm just like...
I guess that's the benefit of living in an apartment. Is that, like... Nobody's coming for candy in the 4th floor. Nobody's coming for candy in the 4th floor.
Yeah, because, like, at that point, like, if I have to get stuff done, I might as well just be in the living room waiting. And just like put a movie on because that's just gonna be most of my night. I used to, but we moved back in July. My old place, we didn't even answer a door. We sat outside. That's cute. I mean, like if you have people that you can celebrate with, like actively, like sure. But usually, like my family and I are inside. Plus, it is worse because I have 2 dogs that get hyper when people are nearby. Yeah. And they just want to play. So it's like, it's just it was just a nightmare. But the other nightmare is like after a certain amount of trick-or-treaters, you're like, uh-oh, we're running out of candy. They're gonna storm our place like the Palisade. Oh, bro.
Yeah, like yeah, my it's funny because like my dog is like a misanthropist. It's really funny.
Oh.
Because like like when we have visitors or people like knocking, if it's a woman, she gets very excited. If it's a man, she gets very angry.
Jesus. My dog,
She hates men.
my dog, my dog tends to prefer women only because like when we got him, um, my mom was overseas, getting medical treatment, so he was raised by me and my dad as a pup.
Yeah.
So he wasn't familiar with women, and then anytime I took him out and like for a walk and he'd see like women, he's like, "What are these other furless dogs? I do not understand." And he would just
It's
be
like
enamored by them.
it's like I don't know. I just imagine like this. I was listening to another podcast the other day, and one of the people in the podcast were talking about like when they were children, when they were like small. Uh, he had like older brothers, but like way older, right?
Hmm.
With like a big age difference. So like so like he was like a little kid, and his brother was already like a late teenager. So there were like posters
Yeah,
of like hot women on his room and whatever, right?
yeah, yeah.
And he remembers like walking to his brother's room, seeing like the picture of the woman in the bikini, looking very carefully, looking at himself and going, "Where's her penis?"
I think you told me this, yeah, once. That's pretty funny. I gotta know. Did you ever do the climb run up the stairs as a kid?
Well, you mean like climbing the stairs in all fours? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I've done that.
I still do it because I'm very clumsy.
I uh I had the thing where like we got the like maybe a flat piece of like wood or whatever, and then toboggan down the stairs, which was extremely dangerous and stupid.
Yeah.
Um,
No, you know what? We
Trying to
used to
think
do
of
that on the
others.
cliffs around the stone.
Yeah,
I don't know how
you and
like
your podunk companions.
I don't know how we can die.
I'm trying to think of other like things like I did in my youth that just like was just like a creative alternative to nothing and being like bored. Uh, watch stream.
Wow, 7 days,
Thanks for the watch.
seven stream. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. My sister's fallen up the stairs. I have no idea how to reverse. Ah! Kill is just looking. He's like, how did she defy gravity?
How did she roll up?
I
How
do
did you
that at
roll
least
up?
twice a month. What the fuck?
How are you rolling up?
I think.
Like I get falling down the stairs. I do that all the time.
Oh wait, I gotta correct something from last podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was clearly out of my mind. I said I had 700 people per year. You know what? How stupid was that? You know how many people that would be? That'd be 2,800 in a school, in my high school year. I did the
Yeah.
math like immediately after. I'm like, what, am I high? And turns out my sense of scale just sucks for humans. So I guess it's more probably like 150 people per year.
Yeah.
And
No,
then
in my
I talked to
school.
my friend. I talked to my friend about that, and he's like, "Oh yeah, the reason why is simple. Like, we're a city, and our neck of the woods has a lot of crazy people, and it's kind of the ghetto." I'm like, "Oh,
Oh.
oh,
No, I remember my school. Like every year there were usually like 1,000 kids total.
yeah." In the school itself, so like
Yeah.
for us, for us it would be like anywhere from like I would have to imagine 150 to 200, and then the total for the high school would have to be somewhere like 800, and then you like maybe including staff, it would be more. So yeah.
Yeah, my school was like because my school was like the whole like from kindergarten to the senior year. So we had like 80 per year.
Yeah, no, because like we had bear in mind as a scale for the city that I'm in, like there is like a portion of the suburban district that's just a school district, so we would have a lot of neighboring high schools too,
Yeah.
which had its own problems because you would get people going like, I rep this school, and we all sucked. Like all of our uniforms sucked, none of us looked cool. People would have fights for stupid reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened around here too, until someone died.
Yeah, high school beef is like really stupid. You know what's one
A
of my
lot of
favorite
people died in my high school. It's
You know
crazy.
what's one of my favorite stories about like high school beefs, including myself.
Yeah.
Um, so my friends and I, we would go out for lunch a lot because we were allowed to during high school.
Yeah, a lot of kids died in my high school. Crazy.
Jesus. Um, So like we would go to this one restaurant, right? And one of the neighboring high schools, uh, it's not uncommon for a lot of high schools to make cultural cliques. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, it sounds like prison rules. It's like here's the Latinos and here's the whites and then but there were definitely ones where it's like here's the Asians, here's the Southern Asians, and there were some Southern Asians hanging out the restaurant we always went to, and my friend group was pretty much dicks back in high school in the first 2 years. That's just how it is, and it's just like, oh, it'd be funny if we ditched one guy every time we went to um every time we like went to lunch. So it was my turn to get ditched, right?
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't do it on rotation. They just randomly select. And I couldn't be that mad. I was just like, all right, whatever. And then they came back and they told me, he's like, yeah, we got mugged. We got mugged by the Southern Asian kids. And my brain was racking up the calculations like, I feel like there might be the stereotype that they thought that if they beat me up and mug me, they might see me at a family reunion or something, or like some family friend thing. And they'd be like, Auntie, that's the person who mugged me.
He's not here. He's not here. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's go. Swarm the white kids. Now that being said, the one friend who talked the most shit, he got robbed. I didn't feel too bad for him. One of my other friends did one of the coolest things, and I kind of respect him for it, even though he was a major shithead. Is like, okay, pull out your wallet, show us all the money you got. And he's like, here it is, I'm showing it to you. And he's like, give it to us. I'm like, fine. And he rips the bills in confetti pieces and flicks it at them. And he's like, have fun picking that up. And he just walks.
Oh.
I'm like, for all the shit I give that guy, pretty cool move. Like, that was ice cold.
No, I think my school was what I think like the reason everyone died on my school is because my school was haunted. Like I'm pretty sure there were demons in my school.
Ghosts need to get better things to do than kill random kids.
Because it was really weird. Okay, so like my school was like, it was like it was like a modern building built to connect like to like colonial era buildings.
Mm-hmm.
And it was weird because like one of the colonial era buildings was a jail.
Yeah,
Was like an old prison that always smelled like garlic.
Also, it was anti-vampire.
And the other colonial era building was like a big like house. But the thing is, like, I don't know what happened, but like if you were walking down some of the hallways, you could see that like at some point there was like a hallway lower, but for some reason they covered it up, and they built another hallway on top of that one, and they closed all the exits to the old hallway.
Mm-hmm.
But you could see the old hallway between the like boards in the floor, and you could see like the outline of the old doors covered by cement and stuff like that. And also like in one of the like connecting tunnels, there was like a little like half-size door. You know, one of those doors where you have to like crouch to get into.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it turns out that door was connected to a tunnel that connected to like the catacombs, like below the cathedral.
That's fun. That's cool.
I did get in there once, and I ended up in like the ossuary of the cathedral.
That's horror game shit. I love this.
And it was like, and there were like a lot of stories about like people who died on the prison, and like there was a story about a kid. There was a story about a kid in the like early 1900s, because my school became a school in like 1901, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a story about a kid in the early 1900s that got kicked so hard he shot his intestines and died, and he's been haunting the bathrooms ever since.
The least intimidating ghost.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but like if you're, oh my god, like who? Oh my god, be wary of the ghosts that haunt these halls. It's like what ancient cursed spirits are there? Shit yourself, Sheldon. He'll make you shit yourself. Okay.
No, but like to be fair, he like according to the story, he did like shit his like internal organs out. That's pretty gnarly, I guess.
I mean, that's a lot of force. Like him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's rocket propulsion right there.
Yeah.
Did you know there's a movie about that?
What a horrible superpower. I don't know.
There's a movie about a kid who like farts a lot, And the movie ends when like the space agency discovers a way to use him to like propel like a rocket to space.
Wouldn't his methane emissions? How would he be able to?
Yeah, Thunderpants. He knows the movie. It's called Thunderpants, and it has like one of the kids from Harry Potter in it.
Oh god.
But when they were still like children, like you could see like this was probably filmed between like the first and the second movie, because they were still like children.
There was a character in Ned's Classified School Survival Guide that was just his entire character was he just farts.
Yeah.
And he announces that he's about to fart, and that's it.
And like the intro to that movie is really funny because of it apparently like he's been doing that since he was born, right? So what his mom did is that his mom like wrapped like a plastic bag around his diaper to like contain the air, right? And at some point,
yeah, that's not a good idea.
And at some point, it gets very 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 big. It stretches a lot, and it like accidentally like touches like the tip of like some scissors, and it explodes.
Ew.
And the stink is so much that his dad just leaves them.
Yeah, that's about right.
Like his dad just leaves the family. Yeah, he's never in the movie again.
That's about right.
He's like, you know what? I'm going to pay child support. Don't even talk to me again. Bye bye.
Yeah, fair. You know, do you remember Sarah Silverman when she had a show?
I think
Sarah Silverman had a show that was called The Sarah Silverman Show, and
how creative.
I know one thing that that this reminds me of is the episode where Sarah reveals that every year she just sends her mom like a fart based off the holiday, and I think like unique ones too, like turkey ones and whatever. And then it just cuts to her elderly mom just putting another fart jar that's labeled what the fart is and on what occasion onto her shelf. And her mother is just like, if there's an earthquake, I'm just going to have to die. It's just like, okay.
Yeah. Wait, she was dating Jimmy Kimmel at some point?
Sarah Silverman?
Yeah.
I would be surprised. Wasn't Sarah Silverman part of SNL?
I don't know, but like she's too hot for him.
Yeah, you know what? Weirdly enough, Sarah Silverman is like way more popular than I remembered. I like people went like, yeah, she's so hot. I'm like, is she? All right.
She's like, I don't even think she's that attractive, but she's too hot for Jimmy Kimmel.
Which one's Kimmel and which is Fallon the one I like? I think Fallon's the one I like.
Kimmel is the one that nobody likes.
Fallon. Yeah, Kimmel's the one that people like. He made the joke for like the assassination that happened, and then people liked him, but like in every other instance he just comes off obnoxious.
Yeah, I don't know. I think of all of those guys, the only one I like is Conan.
I don't mind Fallon. Fallon laughs a lot, but like he's harmless.
I think Conan is the only one I like.
Okay, wait. Conan, Fallon, I like Colbert, but I like Colbert before he went to Tonight Show. I think he's fine on Tonight Show. I just like Colbert Report better.
Yeah.
Because I think Colbert Report was like done was just like so funny. Don't worry, it's old person hours, Star.
Yeah, don't worry, Star. It's the old people are talking.
Yeah, they were all just like talk shows, and like some of them had their angles. Like Conan was like a writer for The Simpsons, and like Stephen Colbert was like part of the Daily Show. I think even before Jon Stewart showed up, and he was really funny.
Nick, she called you an uncle.
Like, I get that all the time, bro. What are you talking about? This is not my first time being called Unk. I get called Unk in like 3 different places. No, 4, and then one of them is literal because that's actually my niece.
Speaking of like multiple different places,
my nephew is too. Yeah.
Speaking of multiple different places, you know, like, like yesterday, like in every fucking server I am, someone made a joke about eating me because of my name.
Yeah.
Every single server I'm on. I mean, like at least every server I'm active on. At least someone made a joke about eating me.
Well, yeah, it's low-hanging fruit.
I'm not even like, you know, like I don't know what's wrong with my blood, but like I'm immune to mosquitoes. Like they smell me and they decide like,
icky.
Yeah, let's not do that.
I didn't miss the opportunity. But yeah, no, I think also the thing that rubbed me the wrong way was like Fallon just didn't understand the streaming era of streamers and Let's Plays and stuff, and then compared it to sports. Is like, but you watch sports, but you don't play sports. And he's like, no, but that's different. It's like, okay. The only person, like, I don't
Wasn't Fallon
hate.
sitting content for a while?
No, not Fallon. Sorry, Kimmel. God, I get them mixed up so often.
I don't remember who was
Kimmel's
sitting
the one I'm
content.
talking about.
I think one of them needs to
I
like
know.
legally change their name to something other than Jimmy.
Yeah, because it gets confusing. Because Kimmel's the one I'm talking about who didn't like Let's Plays and like streaming era. But the person I truly do dislike as a talk show host with no ifs and or buts is I hate Bill Maher. I think he's the most obnoxious person I've ever had the displeasure of listening to. You know who he is, right?
Yeah.
You've seen him. Yeah. I just, oh my god, every time I fucking hear that guy's voice.
He's just like a shitty person in general, to be honest.
Yeah, he is. He absolutely is. But yeah. So that we were talking about our Halloweens.
Oh yeah, Halloween around here was like a piece of shit.
Mm.
Halloween around here was like a piece of shit this year.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, Lord, I didn't add that emote. Why is it doing that? Lord?
What was I gonna say?
Oh yeah, like Halloween around here was like a piece of shit because like I went out a little bit because I spent like the whole day yesterday sick, which sucked. But I went out a little bit, and everyone was giving away fucking fruits. Like there was no candy, it was fruits.
Why?
And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Give me candy.
I get the whole healthy thing, because like you can do that any other day of the week. Like it's like a holiday. Just get into the season. Just give candy.
Fruits. I will say it was one thing that was fun is that like there's like a Mexican guy living like a couple of houses down the street, and he had like the full like Day of the Dead altar and everything, and that was cool.
Mm-hmm. What I remember back in the Halloween of I want to say 2010, that was the most trick-or-treaters I ever had in one night. And we had bought like 3 boxes of candy, and then we ran out, and it was like near midnight, and like I was just like, oh shit, what do I do? So we started giving off soda, and then we had like 3 more batches, and I'm like, what the fuck do I give them? So I just went to my shelf and started giving old DS games I never wanted to play again. I'm like, enjoy this copy of Brain Age 2, even though Brain Age 2 is good. I'm like, here's this copy of Drone Tactics. Get the hell out of my sight.
I'm going to pay you with an old Nintendo DS game to get the fuck out of my house.
Get out of my house.
I remember like
Sick
the
of
last
you.
like the second to last year I went out. I lost a bet, so I had to like buy a couple of bags of candy to like give away to kids as we walk down the street, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the plan was that like I was going to just like any kid who like tagged to our group or who we run across, we would just give some candy to, right? That was the plan.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's like they have like it's like fucking like sharks when they smell blood on the water. I stepped out of the supermarket. I opened the bag, and immediately I was warmed by like 20 fucking kids, and they just took the bag.
Yeah, you know what?
They just took
like,
the fucking bag.
For me, like, yeah, like the kids are impatient, but it's like I'm just like, oh, enjoy your childhood. This is like one of the fun memories of like Halloween and stuff. The ones the trick-or-treaters I dislike are just the college people who just come in without like any sort of outfit, and I'm just like, why are you here?
Yeah. At least I put a box on my head.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's like the little kids are smelling blood in the water. It's like I opened the bag and immediately there was like 20 fucking kids around me. Like, I don't know, they were talking out with each other, so I couldn't understand what they were saying. Couldn't understand what they were saying because, like, you know the way like kids talk when they're very excited? No, no, I would not have done the same thing. I would have stolen the bag by myself. I would have stolen the bag for myself without the help of other kids to keep it out for myself. Because I was a selfish little piece of shit. And I never did anything with anyone else.
Oh, I'm back.
Hello.
Hello.
Why am I like moving so much? I feel like my model is like loading. You don't think they were organized? You underestimate the malice of children. I think they were 100% organized.
We did have like the story like of the local woman who like snapped at the kids who kept egging her house. Well, they became teens, I think, but they keep on egging her house. And from what the story went, was she lost it, and she chased them with a burlap sack with a bunch of rotten eggs inside, and then just like hit the leader with the bag of like the burlap sack, and like she just unloaded all the rotten eggs on him. Like he was apparently like on the floor, and he's like stop, and she's like no, and then she opened all the burlap sack, and all the rotten eggs just like got on him.
I was a lot more
That was an urban
straightforward.
legend.
I was a lot more because I remember when I was like 19. The
Mhm.
children, they were like a group of like children and like preteens that have taken like my roof, my house's roof as like my house's roof as like a party place, right? And they would like make noise and like stomp around and like leave trash. So one day I was like tired. I was just so super sick of it. So I very quietly I waited until they were distracted, and they were making a lot of noise because they will bring like music boxes and shit. And I waited until they were distracted. I put on a hoodie. I covered my face. I picked up my machete and I just like climbed up them and I just like stood there.
Yeah, that's psychotic.
And when they saw me, they like grew up running, and I never saw the kids again. So it worked.
Yeah, no, that's just psychotic, you psycho. It's not normal.
It worked.
That's not the point, you freak. Ugh. Anyway.
You guys sound surprised. Yeah, why are
No,
you surprised?
I'm not surprised. I'm just like that's just not normal. You can't be pitching that like it's like you're like, yeah, that's a great way to get rid of kids.
I mean, it worked, and I didn't even need to talk to them.
Yeah, I wonder why. I genuinely wonder why.
And like
Anyway, how
you know
was the rest of your week?
like my old house back then, it was like next to a cemetery, so they probably thought it was a ghost or something.
I do wonder what the whole urban legend of and the ghost that walks around with just plain weaponry.
Or maybe they thought it was, because like they were like always like because like there was always like rumors that every now and then there will be like satanists killing children in the cemetery. So maybe they thought it was one of them.
That always sounds like an urban.
Yeah, that never happened. I checked because I wanted to join, but there never were any.
You need help. Anyway, moving on. How was the rest of your week?
You know what? I didn't I didn't finish talking about like my school being haunted. Because
Okay.
believe it or not, there was more.
All right.
Because like there was also like I don't know why, but like the soccer field was like on an elevated platform, so there were like some stairs that you could use to like get to like under the soccer field,
Yeah.
and there was like a retaining wall, and you know how like retaining walls sometimes have like little holes to like prevent water from like building up and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And every now and then there will be there's like blood coming out of those holes. There was just like blood
Okay.
coming out of those holes. But then we realized what was happening. Fortunately, we did realize what was happening.
Okay.
It was like there was like a family of owls living on those holes, and they were and whenever there was blood, it was because they were like massacring mice in there. So it was nothing supernatural. It was just like owls eating mice. It's kind of gross, but it's not a ghost.
Pretty gross.
But not a ghost.
Not a ghost indeed.
And the owls were probably not killing children.
Probably not.
There was a very big one, so maybe he killed a couple. But I think
Eagle.
overall, it wasn't them.
That's more of an eagle thing.
Yeah. Did you know, like around here? I mean, not around here, but like in my country, we have like a species of eagle that is so fucking big that they like actually just like steal children sometimes.
I mean, they're like eagles can like take up like abduct like a large eagle can abduct like small dogs.
No,
Yeah,
because like the main diet of like that eagle is monkeys. So sometimes they get confused and they just pick a kid thinking it's a monkey. Actually, let me find pictures of that because they are genuinely fucking terrifying. Wait, let me.
Crispy crab pizza.
They're called the. Okay, so like some biographical information. Some like biographical information about like these eagles. They can be up to 10 kilograms, right? Which
Yeah.
for a bird is very heavy because bird has like very like hollow bones and whatever to be able to fly. They tend to be between 86 and 107 centimeters tall. And have a wingspan of between 176 and 224 centimeters. So they're very big. They're like, we're talking about like wings that are like 2 meters long. Right?
Yeah.
So they're pretty big. And they eat monkeys sometimes. And they look very cool. They look very cool, but I wouldn't be one to be near one. I will never want to be near one.
I think that happens to almost any apex like predator, like top of the food chain is like
Look
they're
at them.
cool, but don't want to be like in the crossfire of them. Oh yeah, that's cool.
And very big. Like that's a very big bird.
That's a huge ass bird.
That's a very big bird. Let me see if I can find like a picture of like, because the thing about them is like, because they eat monkeys. They eat monkeys, so like they have like very very big like claws. Hey, look, there's a picture of one with a monkey, actually.
Is it too graphic though?
No, she just has the monkey.
Okay.
Look, they genuinely just like eat monkeys.
Oh, that's just sad.
I think we anthropomorphize monkeys too much.
Oh no. I'd still feel sad if it was a puppy. Or a cat, mostly because it's the fact that it's a baby.
Yeah, and like look at like this image. This is like a comparison between like their claws, their talons, and like the claw of like a grizzly bear.
Yeah.
First of all, look at the size of that paw. Look at the size of that hand, right?
I don't like it.
Look at the size of the thing, right? Like it's bigger than a human hand. And then look at the comparison between like the size between like their talons and like a grizzly bear's talon.
Yeah, yeah. That's way too like KO243C.
Probably just the name of the specimen in the museum.
Okay.
It's like you can see like they are thinner, but they are like also like pointier and like sharper. I think they're cool. I like them.
They're cool. Okay.
But yeah, like and like the thing is like we did have like a few kids that died like from violence, right? Like getting into fights and whatever. And there was a child who died by drinking like alcohol.
Yeah.
But like a lot of kids died just like I don't know, a lot of kids around my school got cancer. I don't know why.
Jesus.
I don't know why. I remember when I was like on the years I was there were like three different like kids who died at like 6 years old from like leukemia.
Oh.
So I don't know what was going on. Like maybe we were like built in top of like a radiation like center or something.
Uh. Yeah. Okay. I
Wait, give
don't
me
know
a
how
moment.
to
I need
even
to go check
respond to
something
that.
out.
Okay, no problem. Wait, check something out. What do you mean check something out? No. Did she? Did she leave her desk? It looks like she's leaving her desk. Yep, she left her desk. All right, folks. How was Halloween for you? Oh, wait, I already asked. Hmm. What can I ask? What's your favorite like candy to get during Halloween? I'm pretty simple. I like chocolates. I guess this just sums down to like what's your favorite candy, but yeah, sure. Gummy bears. Gummy bears are a solid choice. I guess like what's your Mars? Mars is pretty good. What's your least favorite candy to get during Halloween?
Came back.
Oh, okay.
You were talking about your favorite candies.
Pretty much.
My favorite candy is warheads. I love warheads.
Oh yeah, you like solid a lot. Almond joys. I can't remember almond joys. That sounds familiar. Let me check. Oh, I don't mind almond joys.
I
Won't
don't
go
like
out of my
almond
way to
joy.
get
I
them,
don't like
but yeah.
almond joys, but that's because I don't like almonds.
I mean, some people don't like the coconut shavings inside.
Yeah, I don't like coconut either. So like I don't like.
I'm I'm impartial to both. I'll eat like chocolate covered almonds.
Oh yeah, there was someone on like the Discord server for another VTuber that I'm on. They showed that like a ball of candy, and there was like a fucking onion in there.
Ew.
It's like at least the people around here were giving fruits. You know, people actually eat fruits.
Well, I guess like at the worst case scenario, like as a grown adult, like if you're getting onions, I suppose you could be like, well, I guess that's an ingredient for something.
No, you'll get angry.
What's onion? I don't know.
I
I'm
don't
at
want
that
your
point. I
fucking
mean, like,
onions.
I'll cook some. Oh, right, you don't like onions to begin with. I like to make stuff with onions though.
Yeah, I don't like onions.
Yeah.
They seem like the kind of person who also puts razor blades on them.
Wasn't there just like the statistical like thing where it's just like most of the candy that had like the razor blades in it was thrown in by the parents of the kid who had the razor
Yeah,
blade
like
in the candy?
most tampered candy is like tampered with by the parents trying to kill their own child,
Yeah.
which is kind of green.
Yeah. I know. I saw a guy giving out potatoes with candy. A lot of kids were going for the taters. I mean, like potatoes are like a powerhouse vegetable.
Or maybe they were just were like picking up the potatoes to like throw them at each other.
I guess. I like a good mashed potatoes. I like good like fries. I'll have like
But like yeah, like
I'll
potatoes
make
are
like
very
crisp.
useful.
Yeah, they are.
Like I
They're like
remember I
the
watched a
best
video of a
vegetable.
guy. You know that movie, The Martian?
Yeah, where he makes the potato garden with his poop.
Yeah, and I watched
Yeah.
because like potatoes were like most of the food he had, so he was like surviving mostly on potatoes for that period of time. And
Well,
I
they're
watched
extremely dense in nutrients, no?
yeah. Yeah, and I watched a video of a scientist like actually breaking down if you can survive on like only potatoes for that amount of time.
And you can.
Yeah, you can. Like
Yeah.
you can survive on potatoes. You're testing a
Yeah.
button. What button are you testing? Now I'm scared. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the button.
Careful. Warriors come out to play.
Wrong thing. Delete that, okay. How do you delete a message?
So, start delete. Wrong thing. I see NSFW in the fucking name of the link. Oh, you silly goose. You silly goose.
How do you
That's
delete a
so
message?
funny.
I don't see the option to delete the message.
For some reason, it's not letting me go into mod mode easily. Because there used to be a button that I could just do to go. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. I got it. I think. Wait, why is it pinning?
Did you pin the message?
Wait, I did not pin the message. It's only giving me the reply option.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's only giving me the reply option too.
Active mode. Yeah, that was a lot better. How do I?
Maybe we can just like ignore that message. Let's just like type a lot to vary it.
That's fair. Hold on.
It's not, and like it's not letting me open the other link you posted.
Yeah, there's no trash icon near this. Why is there no trash icon? Am I
Maybe
on
Twitch is like,
Candy? I forget. I think I am.
yeah, like also like I'm not seeing a trash icon, and I'm like me.
Yeah.
I guess I can like mod key that to see what happens if you can see it. Let's see if you can like do it.
Yeah, for some reason it isn't showing on my end either.
But yeah, what we're talking about? Oh yeah, dying children. Yeah, professional streamer.
I mean, you couldn't have accounted for this fucking. There you go. Delete. First timeout. Oh, did she get timed out? Oh, okay, for 1 second. Yeah.
I deleted everything.
Star, you gotta really.
Girl, you have to check your. That happens to me.
You have to
That
check
often
your-
happens to me too. That often happens to me too. But you gotta check your like what you have copied
You
and
gotta
pasted.
check your shit. You can be juggling an SFW, that's fine, but you should, if you're juggling it, you gotta be, you hit send too early, bruh.
Yeah, that happens. Like that happens to me a lot. I keep like accidentally sending like porn to VTuber servers because I have like the image copied on my what is it called? My clipboard. Candy. What do you mean, Candy? Candy what? What did I do? I didn't do anything. No, but like the thing is like I keep asked yeah, you cannot ban the streamer. Actually, let me see. Yeah, there's an emote. Why does 7TV keep like logging me out? That's so annoying. That's a good emote.
Star's just immediately like, take that shit away from him.
He's going to delete all my messages again. You cannot ban the broadcaster. Can't you see 7TV emotes, Nick? Do you have like any of those extensions?
I don't use those extensions now.
Oh, okay, so you cannot see them.
What?
That's a shame.
Who's messaging me? Oh yeah, okay, wait. Yeah, so like, oh, okay, now I see it in my view. All right, I fixed this. Okay, cool.
You don't like the
I
user that icon than you.
I was using mod view instead of like just going to chat settings and turning on the mod. Like that's such a stupid distinction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Twitch
okay.
is weird sometimes.
I mean, I haven't used Twitch chat in forever, so I don't like that he has a better icon than me. This is very much like mom and dad. He's picking on me in the car.
Yeah. Why don't you have? Why did you give him a nicer tablet?
Why does Killa get the tablet?
Um.
It's okay, honey. We'll go get McDonald's. All of us will get. You know what I found out?
What did you
That's
find out?
unfair.
What's
Okay,
unfair?
so my friend and I were talking about like McDonald's Happy Meals, right? And how we used to care about the toys. And it's like
I forget
thought
to
it was a
update that. Sorry.
I used to think it was like a gotcha system. I used to think you could only get the Happy Meal and get the toy that they gave you. You couldn't choose what toy, but I found out later you can choose whatever toy. But that's not what aggravates me. I found out from a friend that he was like, "Oh yeah, like as a kid, I would just want a Big Mac meal, but because I was like a little too big for the like I would be more hungry than what they'd give in the Happy Meal." And I'd be like, man, I can't choose between the toy or like the food. And then the McDonald's employees like, we can just give you the toy with the Big Mac meal. That's a bullshit. That's such bullshit. I should have known this tech years ago. Ugh. Whatever.
What? What? How do you call? What do you call their boxes again? Happy Meals?
Yeah, Happy Meals.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Did you know they were invented in Peru?
I didn't know that.
So technically, the Spanish name is the canonical name. Technically, your name is wrong.
The Happy Meal?
Yeah. The correct name should be the Happy Little Box.
I don't
Because
like
the
that.
Spanish name is the canonical name because it was invented in Peru.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's how
I'll
it
take
works.
local
That's how it works.
reviews.
The original language, because the original language is the canonical one.
Yeah? Yeah, how many people do that with the light novels? With the increasingly long names over here in the West?
I don't know. I don't read
Fuck,
light
I'm out of
novels.
here. Yeah, I'm fine. Like, I understand your decision, but I disagree.
I am a. You have to understand. I am an original language supremacist.
Sure you are.
I never like watched stuff like dubbed. If it was made in Russia, I watch it in Russian. If it was made in Japan, I watch it in Japanese. I don't care.
Varies for me because I like the English voice acting scene enough with some people. I will say voice directors can make them pretty ass though.
If
But
it's
I do
Korean,
like.
I watch it in Korean.
I do usually listen. I do usually go for sub, but I'm not gonna turn my nose away at some like dubs.
Wait, dinner is here. I'll be right back. I need to get my
For
pizza.
instance, I think Death Note dub is far better. I think the Devil May Cry dub is far better.
I need to get my pizza. I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem. I'm trying to think of. I guess we're not in Halloween anymore. It's November. What holidays come in November? Black Friday, I think. American Thanksgiving. Dude, Nick, have you seen K-pop Demon Hunter? I have seen K-pop Demon Hunter. I have. What's up about K-pop Demon Hunter? I saw that they also rejected the live action for it, which was good because the director was just like, no, it works better as an animated. I'm like, thank you for speaking your truth, King. Like, don't succumb to live action pressure. Can you verify? All right, please. Yeah, go ahead. Tell me if I'm gonna verify. Their singing expressions are ass. So not all of them are good. So the way the choreography goes, it's like that's definitely not as much of the focus. Yeah, because like a lot of the dance choreography is carrying what's up during the singing. What is that noise in the background? Also, National Sunday Day is on a Tuesday this year. Grr. What's your favorite song from K-pop Demon Hunter Stardust? It makes me angry. Hmm. My favorite is Your Idol. I think it's very catchy. Golden's a Golden's a classic. I hear muffled shit in the background for Candy's fucking thing. You just saw it last night? Yeah, it's an okay movie. There are too many people who glaze it to like perfection, but it's like it's a fun movie. It's like I think it could have worked better as an animated series with some of its like story points. Because some shit gets really rushed. Like I don't think the romantic chemistry is good at all for the two main characters. I think it's actually pretty dumb. They're making a sequel. Yeah, it made a lot of money. It's like really popular.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
I got pizza. Oh, what were you guys talking about?
Uh, Star was talking about K-pop Demon Hunters and like the facial animations during the singing portions and like how they weren't that expressive in comparison. And it's like, yeah, no, they focus more on the dance choreography for it.
I haven't watched that movie yet. I keep saying I'm going to watch it because of the Yuri, but I don't watch it yet.
It's a fine movie. It's like a solid 8 out of 10. 7 to 8 out of 10. I think overarching story kind of sucks. The characters do steal the show. Like they're very likable. There's a very cute mascot that's a cat.
I do feel that
Yeah.
the characters are probably the strong point because I keep seeing, even after all this time, I keep seeing art of them on my timeline.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Kila. Everything is Yuri if I try hard enough.
Way better than it has any right to be. Yeah. I like a lot of the colors. I genuinely just think a lot of my problems would be gone with this with the movie if it was just paced as a TV show. But yeah.
Everything is Yuri if you're delusional enough.
Yeah, that does sum up a lot of our friendship interactions.
Like that happens a lot. You show me like a cool character from a game, and I go, okay, wait, was she gay?
You're not the only one I've heard this from, yeah.
Is she gay though? I need to know.
Who? Any of the main characters
No, they are.
in K-pop?
Based on my Twitter feed, they come 100% are.
That's the reception. Come on. One I could totally see as being one. One I could totally see being in the LGBTQ spectrum immediately.
There's so many like threesome art of them. Kind of crazy.
That's just because online people are horny all the time.
Really? Who is horny all the time? I cannot believe that. Who would do that?
Yeah, I know. Who's horny all the time and also an artist?
Who would do that? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Who could someone be like that?
Yeah. Someone who got an OC as a gift from a friend and her first reaction was, oh, the things I'm going to do with this one. That would be
Imagine
wild,
that.
wouldn't it? Yeah.
Horrible person.
Yeah. Now imagine if she was like 6 foot something. That'd be even worse.
Yeah. Like we were talking about that earlier in another server I'm on. Is that like a lot of VTubers do a thing where they go to like cons, but they go like incognito, right? So like they dress up as someone else, or
I'm not 6 foot. I wish I was 6 foot.
they dress as someone else, or like get on a mask or whatever.
I'm
So
not
they go to
short
like a
either,
con.
but I wish I was.
They go to
Yeah.
like a con like incognito. And I was talking with another server about that, and he's like, I can never do that. I could never do that. So I guess I might. Where else are you going to find a 6'5" woman?
Fair.
Like it's going to be like, oh yeah, that's her. She is.
Yeah, exactly. It's very easy. I mean, to be fair, when I went to cons, there are a lot of tall people as well, because a lot of them are cosplaying. So, Toss up.
How tall are you again? 5'10", 5'11"?
No, I wish I was. I'm 5'9". I'm almost 5'10". I'm like 2 centimeters away from 5'10", and it infuriates me to this day.
Okay, but you're not like short then. You're just like,
I guess, but it still irks me.
you're just like
It
a
still
normal guy.
genuinely irks me. I guess, but I do kind of wish I was a little taller. I think that happens with a lot of guys. You
Yeah.
kind of just wish you were taller. Yeah,
You know, it happens a lot.
that's how it is. Yeah. It's
Uh,
definitely something I feel like I only get self-conscious of when I'm like near taller people.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, like that is mostly on like the head of the guys. Like most women who like men that I know don't really mind that much. Don't really care that much about that.
Yeah, I guess it's just something that just irks you. I mean, to be fair, it's like any sort of standard that's thrown in media of just like what's associated as cool or attractive or as neat, and then you feel like you fall short of that projected like mass media shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I have friends who are far shorter than me. I have friends who are far taller. It's like it's fine. It's like I have the one friend who is like the 5-foot king with his 6-foot girlfriend. Oh no, they're husband and wife now. Oh my god.
No, good for him.
Yeah. No, it's very adorable. Like he's very stout, and she's like tall and slender, and is like they're a cute couple.
And then you got like Mr. Shortlegs Pat.
Pat. Oh, okay. Well, Paige looks tall, but only because Pat's quite short. And Pat's only short the way he is because the rest of his body is like proportioned right. It's just his legs.
Yeah, that's like he has like the torso of a tall person with the legs of a child.
Yeah.
It's
He's
really weird.
mentioned it he's mentioned it time and time again, and I feel so bad for him. But yeah, his assessment is 100% true. To the point where he's joked like if Deus Ex Human Augs came, he would rip out his legs so fast and get normal legs.
I think that's
Fair
yeah,
enough.
that's different than the guys who get like their surgery to like stretch their legs.
Yeah, because that's still that's like a bizarrely different proportionate. Because it's just like I get stares at the gym when they say that. I'm like, I don't know if it's for the right reasons.
Yeah, I don't know if they're looking for like, yeah, they're probably just like thinking, what is wrong with you?
Because like the realistic.
Why does he walk
situation
like that?
Yeah, the realistic situation you want with a height increase is you want like your vertebrae to be decompressed and actually stretch longer, and then your limbs to like accompany that. But if you're only doing one portion, you look like weird.
Yeah, you look kind of whack.
Yeah.
That's a problem with like, and that's actually like one of the like main things that like make really small people, you know, people with actual like medical conditions.
Yeah, dwarfism and stuff
Yeah,
like
like
that.
the thing is like, for to have a normal brain, you need to have like a properly sized head. So like all of them have like very proportionally big heads, and that is the reason they like stand out. It's like the proportion of the head versus the rest of the body.
There should just be a primordial ooze we can all jump into, and a character collection. A character creation screen pops up in our brain.
Yeah, and we can just like fix it.
Things accordingly. Yeah, we can fix things accordingly.
Yeah, I will have huge boobs.
Oh yeah, you would.
Actually, no, I wouldn't have like. I would give myself like maybe like a C or a
Like-
B. Nothing that big.
I mean, to be fair, you're more of a legs woman, so like the fact that you have long legs is just like it's just kind of poetic.
Yeah, but also like I don't know, like I already have enough back pain.
True.
I already have enough back pain. I don't need like that. I don't need like 6
Yeah.
kilograms in my chest all the time.
Yeah, from friends with the big knockers, they've told me the problems are it hurts your back and you can't sleep on your chest, and I'm like, oh man, that sucks. 'Cause
Yeah,
I genuinely can't imagine a situation where I wouldn't sleep on my chest.
you know, like the bigger they are, the more support you need. But like the thing is, like the bras that open, like the bras that of the bras that offer enough support are also like very uncomfortable and have like wires underneath.
Oh, yeah, that does sound nightmare.
Yeah, it does like have a lot of like drawbacks. for your health, unlike your unlike a lot of like
Yeah.
painful stuff.
When did we start talking about boobs? I don't know. Oh, we were just talking about body
Yeah.
proportion stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah, so
The
like I
only
wouldn't
other
give myself like very large ones.
only things I would really change are like my height just out of my self-consciousness, and then would I change my hair color? I like having black hair because I could just platinum blonde myself if I wanted to.
I will give myself red hair.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Trying to think of any other things.
And I will fix my jaw.
Probably.
My jaw is very square and I hate it.
Fair. I'd probably reduce my overall body hair. So
Oh,
blue or purple. I'm
boy.
usually skin blue. Yeah, dude. It sucks. I have to like wax, like summer. God, I don't like it.
You need to get
Genuinely
your
don't like it.
beach body ready.
You know it.
Have you ever gone and like, does it actually like hurt as much as people make it out to be? Like waxing? Is
What,
it actually that
waxing?
painful?
Yeah, it can be, but like there are like you can have like different types of wax that'll make it less painful, but the fact is you have to rip it off, and the worry is like your skin's gonna rip off with it, depending. But it does hurt. But I don't know. I feel like I've gotten used to it to a degree or so, but it's like it's not the worst thing in the world.
Can it actually take your nipples off? Is that actually a thing that happens?
I wouldn't know.
I just realized my mouth isn't moving. Why is my mouth not moving? Okay, it's
Oh,
moving again.
now it is. Cause sometimes there's sometimes okay, so cause I usually do it around like spring, summer when the weather's getting warmer, and I'm gonna sweat more.
Yeah.
So it's just like easier for me to clean up and like wipe off. But sometimes I end up like if I can't like book someone, or if I just have the free time, I just shave it all off. But the worry about the shaving it all off is like when it grows back, it's so stubbly, so it's very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Unplugged.
Yeah, the thing I like the reason I hate shaving is because it makes me very itchy after parts.
I like being freshly shaven. The process of shaving can always be annoying.
Yeah. And especially for me, there's a lot of like surface to shave because I'm very large.
Fair.
I keep telling myself I'm going to save up to buy like an electric razor, but I never do it.
I mean, some people do the LASIK hair removal on their bodies. But
I'm kind of
I
whoopee.
forget like how I kind of forget like how long it takes before you have to do them like regularly. But yeah. It is expensive. It is indeed expensive. I suppose it's just only in the situations where like cosmetically you just have had enough of it and you have the resources to tackle it.
Yeah.
A lot of cosmetic procedures are, right? Like your eye correction shit, your that what is it? The famous like turkey hair thing to like fix the crowning or like your hairline. That's also expensive if I remember right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's something I got lucky on. Is that like everyone in my family has like gets to like old age with like very like healthy hair. So like
Yeah,
they're
both
not
sides
like
of my family too. Yeah.
there is no like
I'm not balding, Nick. What are you talking about? No, I'm saying cosmetic surgeries in general are gonna
yeah,
be
they're very expensive.
Yeah, because they're just not as necessary. Like they aren't outright necessary. I mean, there are plenty of necessary procedures that are expensive, but usually those are like
Especially in America,
very
Jesus
fringe.
Christ.
Yeah, they're very fringe case, like or like dependent on some sort of outside factor or like I guess higher level of expertise. But like I'm thinking like cosmetic surgeries such as like plastic surgery, laser hair removal. There's also the famous one in like Turkey where I think you remove portions of your hair. Is it from like is it from your body or is it from like another portion of your head?
I don't know.
Yeah, but like they remove it from there and then they I think they graft it onto where you're balding, be it your God, what's it? Your hairline or your crown, and then it'll naturally grow back again. That's why we got my surgery done as a result of it. Sure. Yeah, because like the thing is with I'm not entirely sure how it goes, but like I know for crowning, for hair thinning that's like or hair thinning or balding on the crown, Rogaine and like
Isn't that a
those sort of
podcaster?
that's Rogan. Most like chemicals. I forget what the actual chemicals is there, but like those sort of chemicals, they help like grow, but you have to keep that on the regular, or you could do the procedure. And that, but I do know like if you have a hairline, I think you just have to get the procedure. Like if your line's receding, because I don't think the medicine actually works on that sort of thing. So you're kind of like shit out of luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to like get like the facial like surgery because there's a lot of like my bone structure that I really don't like.
I mean, I don't want you to be self-conscious, but at the same time, I do support like bodily autonomy.
Yeah.
As long as it isn't harmful. So it's like, yeah, you do you.
I have very like a very strong jaw, and I don't like that.
Mm-hmm. That's valid. That's fine. I mean, one of my favorite jokes was like not jokes, but one of my favorite things of the cosmetic surgery thing is the dude who like paid an obscene amount of money to look like Squall from Final Fantasy VIII, and he just looks like he doesn't look like him at all. He
Yeah.
yeah, what was it? He just looked like some random like star, just like some random celeb that you would see like.
But like that is the thing about like all of them that get like surgeries to look like someone else. Is like the guy who got a surgery to look like Justin Bieber is like, you don't look like Justin Bieber, my guy.
You don't, yeah, you can't. It's like no matter how hard you try, like so many movies hype up that thing. He's like, he got cosmetic surgery to be this guy's twin. It's like, don't you know how like advanced that would have to be? How much money you'd have to put in and the time.
That is why I don't know.
Like,
I kind of have more respect for the people who are like, yeah, I want to look like a demon.
I guess.
And he's like, you know what, my guy, you did it. You look like a demon. Good for you.
I mean, there's that episode of Batman Beyond where people started doing this thing and it was like a trend called splicing, where they splice animal DNA in themselves for aesthetics.
Yeah.
And then the entire episode was kind of like going against that because it's just like you don't really know what you're trifling with. And it makes sense because it's like, oh wow, turns out the people who spliced ended up getting a bunch of like the hormones and like the hormone ratios a bunch of these animals have, and they've increased aggression and everything too.
Okay, but like, if you could do that safely, what animal would you do? Like safe, like 100% guaranteed there are no side effects or anything like that. Completely safe.
I like being a human too much. I don't know. I'd have to think about like, okay, you go first. Like, what would you splice like for an aesthetic?
For aesthetic, I think I would like go
Yeah.
for something with wings.
That's
Something with
too
cool wings.
unwieldy. Going through doors is already a bitch for you. You've already destroyed your vertical. You're gonna destroy your horizontal here too.
Yes.
Okay. Puppy tail? Okay.
I don't know, or maybe horns. Maybe horns. Horns will be cool.
I can see horns. I don't think horns are I think the horns are like probably one of the most viable options here.
Or I don't know, maybe I already have like a weird protection on my nose. Maybe I can just get like a rhinoceros.
Because like the way I see it is like the head is already a delicate part of your body, so having some sort of added protection factor to it is like kind of just like more feasible by comparison.
Yeah.
In addition to the aesthetics. I'm trying to think. I probably maybe bull horns, or like worst case I would have to get no, I'm trying to think. My brain's trying to think of like animal like eyes, like the cool look of an eye, and I'm like I don't know. Would I innately get like their limited color vision if I did that?
Goats have really cool
Or would
eyes.
Huh?
Goats have really cool eyes.
Oh, I would not do goat eyes. I would probably do something like a wolf if it was like that glowing amber that looks really nice, but like would I have the color blindness that comes with it? If so, then no. I'm trying to think of any other fucking claws, no.
Maybe I
What's
could go
that?
with like something like
I know ram horns are really popular with people. Like
Yeah,
the spiraling horns. Yeah, those are like.
maybe I could go with like for like because I already have like very like um what is the word, very prominent fangs.
Mm,
Maybe I could go for
yeah.
someone who just like complete the look, right? Something with like
Yeah,
very
that's
very
fair.
big.
Would I want a lizard tongue? I think it'd be funny to troll people with lizard tongue.
Maybe I could have like I don't know. I could always use more. I could always use more hands. So maybe I could like get up like a tail with like a monkey tail that is like prehensile. You know?
Oh yeah, that could be useful. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what? Yeah, I'd probably just have the Dragon Ball Z cosplay thing. I'd just be a Saiyan. Yeah, I could have a monkey tail. I'd be down for that. Just
Like
wear
the
it
monkey
around my
tail that is
waist like a
like
belt.
actually useful that you can use it to like do stuff. Like
Yeah,
an
and then
extra
like
hand.
if it's passive, I can just wear it as a belt.
Yeah.
Well, there's this interesting like YouTuber who like I think through shorts shows like mythological creatures and like creatures in media and the actual biology they'd need to have in order to like do certain support structures. So like for instance, like he goes like the feasibility of like something that's like a human based like centipede,
I
and he's
don't
just
know.
like this
Wanna
just
know.
couldn't work. Yeah,
I don't know. Wanna know what you do with too many hands.
yeah.
Now listen, like there are no like one hand is enough for the loot stuff. I just need more productivity.
Fair. I'm trying to think of more. Yeah, I can't really think of anything that fucking really matters on an animals thing of just like adding it on to me and really thinking that I'm gonna utilize it.
Hmm. Is there a way to get like dog smell without getting like a dog snoot?
Yeah, that would be. Oh, okay. Well, if we're talking about just attributes and abilities, like I would get like what is it, the mantis shrimp that has the ability for like its fast punch and its like ability to see like colors that even we can't see.
Yeah. I mean, like, but like to
Yeah.
be fair, getting like having like, I think having the arms of a mantis shrimp would be like really cool because they have like gears and stuff like that on the arms. I
Yeah,
think it would be
exactly.
cool.
You'd
It would
be
be a
like the
cool
world's
look.
most dangerous boxer. It's like shit.
Be a cool look, I think.
Remember in Deus Ex, like Human Revolution, with the guys with the backwards knees, like robo ostrich legs?
Yeah.
I think that only works when it's a robotic leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much of yourself would you be willing to replace with a robot if that ever like happens in your lifetime?
0 for now. I'd have to see how the technology advances. Human Revolution, okay, Human Revolution gets a lot of flock because like its messages are shallow, sure, but it's like it does propose like the interesting reality that if we did have mechanical augmentations that were running across our body, there could be a like high likeliness that we'd have to like drug ourselves up with like a serious amount of painkillers and shit for the compatibility
Yeah.
alone. And so it's just like my brain is like not everyone is Adam Jensen where that shit meshes so naturally. So it's like if the technology could somehow like stay side by side with it, I'd maybe think about it, but there aren't many things I'd want to do with it. Like
I think if
the only yeah.
I think if the technology was like mature enough, I would be willing to be like a brain in a robot.
I don't think I could do that. You know.
I have
I'd
very
like to
little. I
taste
don't
the
know if you've
food. I'd
noticed
like
that, but I have very little attachment to my flesh body.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, like, yeah, no, I don't know. I think the brain in the jar problem is like I would be giving too much like senses immediately that I think of because like if it's a robot body, like I wouldn't be able to generate taste without some sort of robotic like shocking my brain and stuff. And I don't know. I feel like I'd be very aware of it. Um, I think the only augmentation I'd want, ironically, because we circle back, is like I'd want like a robo spine because like that's like back injuries are like some of the scariest shit, and also it could just like be an excuse for me to get taller anyway.
Yeah.
So
I guess it depends too. Like if like if I go to the center to buy my robot body, I have to ask, okay, can my boobies be bouncy? Can I come? Will I still have the ability to come?
I think I'd be more willing to ship a Theseus with a clone sort of situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like
I
that's
think
more complicated because the robot never had a brain.
oh, yeah. Well, I mean, like you can create clones with like mush brains, but it's like the reality doesn't because they did an experiment where it was fucked up, but like they did an experiment where there was like I think already there was a dead monkey and there was another monkey where it's like it was partially alive, so they removed the alive monkey's head and then connected it to the dead monkey's body, and the dead monkey was alive, but it couldn't operate the body because like a lot of that is based off of like the spinal cord and everything, and actually finally connecting the spinal cord and everything like that is extremely difficult given our current technology.
Yeah.
And so the thing eventually starved to death and died. Like it was sad, but like
I wonder where scientists get those ideas.
boredom.
Like, do you know that guy in Russia who keep like decapitating dogs and attaching it to other dogs?
Yeah, that's so sad. Don't do that shit.
Yeah, there was a guy in Russia who keep like decapitating dogs and putting the heads on like the spine of the other dog. So he would like make dogs with like two heads.
That's fucked up.
And like the crazy thing is like the two heads were alive. He actually figured out a way to keep both heads alive. And they would like have like independent hunger and shit. So like the consciousness of like the decapitated dog was still around and he would like experience different like hunger and shit.
That's sad.
Which is like, where did you get that idea? Why aren't you even doing that?
Cerberus probably, but the fact that he put him on the back is like weird.
And like there's video of that. And that was like before CGI, so it's like,
Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know why. Like, I guess it's because Deus Ex is like the immediate reference point for me on this kind of thing. But it's just like I don't know. I think that thing dissuaded me from doing it. I mean, like I'd be progressive. I wouldn't like be like the people in Deus Ex who call like people who get augments Clanker or Hanser or Chrome Boy. But
yeah, the clunker thing is reserved for the people who fall in love with robots.
yeah.
But then we
Whereas,
can
like,
make fun of.
Even then, Hanser is kind of a cooler, like, even if you're trying to make it derogatory, it kind of sounds cool.
Yeah. Yeah, like, that's the problem. What if the slur is just like really cool though?
Because Hanser, like, I think it's because of the automative or whatever, but it's just like, also if you just name someone like Hanser or Panzer, it's just like, okay, you're naming them cool shit. Toaster would be a funny one, yeah. Toaster would be funny. That would probably piss off a person with augments.
I keep seeing this image of like a guy from like, I mean, I saw it a lot. When Hands and Pants will make arranging for twins. Yeah. No, I saw this image a lot back when like
I am Hans and I am Pons. Yeah.
back when the like cyberpunk anime was like airing. I saw this image a lot with like one character of that show with like a kebab maker on his chest. Like he installed like a whole like kebab maker on his chest and he was just like, hey, you want a kebab? You want some doner meat?
That's pretty funny. Fresh kebabs.
Yeah, I don't know, that reminds me of like I keep thinking like whenever I do get cats again, I plan to get two, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my current plan is like, because originally I was trying to find a funny name to like give my cat, right?
Yeah.
Whenever I get one. And I came up with like the idea that like felony is kind of similar to feline, right?
Yeah.
So but like the thing is like if you have a cat named felony, you have to have another one called misdemeanor. So that is the plan. When I get cats again, I'm going to call them felony and misdemeanor.
That's pretty cute. That's pretty cute. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking that exactly too, Killer.
Yeah, these are my cats, felony and misdemeanor. Don't worry about it. Only one of them is going to kill you. I'm not going to tell you which one.
Well, I think you can make a guess.
It was me, actually.
It was me actually. Haha. I'm Yandere. Tee hee hee.
I have a gun.
Elon Musk.
Feline Musk. Ooh. Actually, I don't want to think about that. I hate the image, like the mental image of like cat boy,
Yeah.
of like cat boy Elon Musk. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about that.
Yeah.
Let's change the topic.
Probably. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm still thinking about transhumanism and just like I think the reason why I'm so like not for it is because you see the tech body horror that comes from it, and I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, like I wouldn't be an I wouldn't be I will not be an early adopter.
Yeah, me either.
But like if the technology ever gets to a point where it's like safe enough, I'm like changing stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't chastise anyone who does because there are so many different applications for it. Like if it's like, oh, a bunch of people who used to be wheelchair bound can finally like walk and stuff and then not be conscious of it, yeah, fuck yeah, let them have that. There are a lot of applications in which that could be beneficial for a lot of people.
You know how useful it would be for someone like me to like not sweat anymore?
You just have a colonoscopy bag, but for your sweat.
I mean, like robot bodies don't need to sweat.
What? That's if you made every part of you synthetic.
Yeah, just like a robot, like a brain instead of a robot.
Oh my god.
If we figure out a way to make sex work, I'm fine. Because I wouldn't be willing to give up that. Like the ability to like orgasm. We have to keep it around.
You don't say. You don't say. I'm surprised. So surprised. It's a shame I'm never gonna get like a Mankind Divided sequel. Even though
yeah.
Mankind Divided is like Mankind Divided and like Human Revolutions are a nice 7.5 out of 10. Like they're fine.
Who even owns Deus Ex anymore?
It's not IDOS anymore, is it?
Probably Embracer. Yeah, it's Embracer.
Uh,
So yeah, it's never going to happen. You're never going to get another Deus Ex.
I mean, it says something like Mankind Divided came out in 2016. That was 9 years ago.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Nope. Did you know Deus Ex, the original game, is older than some of the people watching your fucking stream right now?
Yeah. Did you know Skyrim is 14 years old?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember because it was when I was in high school.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't. Out of all the because people did.
Did you know Resident Evil 4 is 20 years old?
What?
Resident Evil 4 is 20 years old.
Oh yeah, that's not too. That doesn't make. That doesn't surprise me. I mean, it's a GameCube game. GameCube PS2 era. Yeah.
You know what I always found really weird about that game?
What?
That the original GameCube and PS2 versions are like letterbox to 16:9.
Uh-huh.
It's like, why? Everyone was using like CRTs back then. Why did you do that?
It's for the future.
I mean, you can't do that without like letterboxing the game. Like, there's an option for some reason on the original Nintendo 64 version of GoldenEye. There's an option to get like ultra wide. You can enable ultra wide for some fucking reason.
Fair. Hold on, I'm checking shit on like. Okay, yeah, Iron Storm is dead. IDOS Interactive is also dead. Yeah, defunct like 15 years ago. I'm trying to say like other shit. Yeah, no, I was gonna say like, because Deus Ex is an interesting situation because that was all on Square fucking it up.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised like the talk was never to just. Well, maybe it's because like we're tainted by like the current gen like constantly making remakes, but I'm surprised like an original Deus Ex remake was never on the table.
Did you hear they're remastering it and it looks like shit?
Oh, they're remastering the Deus. They're remastering Deus Ex 1.
Yeah, and it looks like one of those like Nintendo hired this man photorealistic Mario videos.
Okay, when you mean but when you mean remaster, do you mean it's like on a new engine but just doing the exact same thing, like it's like a coat of paint, or like what?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Deus Ex Remastered.
It looks like the GTA remasters,
Yes.
you know, like the GTA 3 and like Vice City remasters. Looks like that.
It's not even that much of an improvement.
It looks worse. That's the thing. It looks worse.
Yeah, no, I said that because I saw the character model at first, and then I saw him sneaking up behind people. Oh my god, the lighting is ass.
It looks really fucking bad.
Oh, this is. Oh my god.
It looks like those GTA like definitive editions that came out. Like, you remember those?
Yeah, this doesn't. I wouldn't go with that. It's that bad. At least with the footage here, it isn't like buggy to shit and making homunculi. But yeah, this is surprisingly. I'm looking at this and I'm going, what's the point? Like, this isn't enough work to justify it. Like, this doesn't.
Yeah. And like,
Yeah.
for some reason, like it's only releasing on PS5.
Yeah, I saw it on the logo. I'm just. Because the character models are at least like a little better, but like as soon as you cut into the gameplay and then some of the city segments and everything, the lighting is off, like the light sources. Oh god, the textures just look bad on this too.
It's like that thing is like the thing is like it doesn't work if you put like high resolution like materials and modern like lighting and stuff like that on like those models. Like because there's a mismatch.
Yeah.
There's like a clash. There's like a lack of coherence. It looks better with the low resolution textures because they match on the same level. So it doesn't look like great, but it looks coherent, right? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. This just looks like shit. Jesus Christ. I would have rather you didn't tell me this existed.
It looks really bad.
Yeah, it looks pretty fucking bad.
It looks like, you know what? Like for some reason, somehow it looks like it doesn't look like a modern remaster. It looks like a 2003 Russian game. That's what it looks like. It looks like a Russian game from 2003.
How could you do this to one of the most like well-known immersive sim games ever?
Yeah, and like
Like-
someone in the comments was pointing out that like using AI upscaling for Deus Ex is like the peak of irony.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
depressing.
stupid.
It's sad. It's tragic.
If you told me during my high school days that like Dishonored's Arcane Studio would have been out and Deus Ex would be dead, I'd be heartbroken.
You know what they
But
should have
now I'm
done?
just kind of like whatever.
You know what they should have done for
Not
this
because I
game?
don't care, but it's like I feel like I've been beaten too much on this. Hmm?
You know what they should have done for this game as far as like the graphics go?
What?
Have you seen like the recent like the Legacy of Kain remaster?
Mm-hmm.
It's super interesting what they decided to do. Because like the original game is a PS1 game, right?
Yeah.
But like instead of upgrading to like modern graphics, they decided to upgrade it to like PS2 graphics. With like fully PS2 graphics with like PS2 style lighting and like texture resolution and whatever. So it actually looks like really cohesive and really nice. It actually looks like a really like nice upscale version of something like God of War. And it actually works. Like it actually really works. Like I'm going to send you a video. Like there's some shitty CGI at the beginning. But when you get to like the actual gameplay footage, it looks really nice. Because like they decided to only upgrade it a little bit, you know, like not try to like get it to like fully modern standards, only like upgrade it a little bit, and it looks really nice.
Yeah, this is serviceable. This is fine. I would like totally see. I could totally see this like being during the PS4 as well, like that era, and just being like completely okay.
But like they decided to like go for like more of a PS2 look instead of like making it like modern. I think it works
Yeah,
really
yeah.
nice. So
I
like
think
you
this
don't
looks fine.
you don't get like the weird issues with like low resolution environments with like super high resolution textures, or like very high quality character models with like very bad animations. You don't get those issues. So I think it works really nice. They also did the same thing with like the old Tomb Raider games. And, like the thing about like the old Tomb Raider games is like they're very specifically built around like the grid, like the square shape of like every part of the environment. So you kind of like you cannot smooth out the environment. So like putting high resolution textures will look like one of those like shitty Nintendo 64 high resolution texture packs. So they decided to just go for like the PS2 thing. And honestly, I wouldn't mind if like more new games look like that, to be honest. I think it's a nice. I think more games should intentionally look like high resolution PS2 games, to be honest. I really like that look. And it would be cheaper to make too.
It would be. You get to bring things back to the modern era. Easily accessible to a bunch of people. It's not so like crusty that some people are put off by it. It's more of a. It looks more like a stylistic choice at that point. Best of both worlds.
Yeah. I think more like I feel like more new games should do that. Like not only old games, but also like new games should do that.
I agree. I'm just I did the dumb thing of looking through like Embracer's like Embracer's acquisitions. I'm like, this list won't end. I'm probably gonna just
I mean, but like because they have resolved a lot of stuff because they were stupid and they were like banking on like a loan from like the Saudi Arabians that never came, so they had to like sell a lot of stuff again.
Didn't they have to like make 2 shell companies and then kill one of them by settling it all with the debt?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Isn't that what Ubisoft is
We're
doing?
made to die.
Isn't that what Ubisoft is doing?
Might be. Oh, right, because they're making the new studio called what's it called? Starts with a V.
Vanguard, I think. I don't know.
I think it might be Vanguard Studios. Yeah. What a clever way to keep your IPs, I guess. But at the same time, I look at Ubisoft's IPs and I'm like, who cares?
I mean, they own some very interesting IPs. The problem is that they haven't used any of the interesting ones in like a decade.
Or they've ruined some of the existing ones.
Yeah.
I mean, I know some people who vouch for like Shadows and are really into AC Shadows, but I'm just like, I can't get back into this.
I don't know. I heard that they were like that they were like putting because you know how like the 2 characters are like a Japanese girl and like Yasuke.
Yeah.
And apparently they put like hip hop beats when you're fighting as Yasuke, and it's like, oh my god.
I'm not entirely against that when it's something like Shampoo or Afro Samurai, but if it's for Yasuke, yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, when it's
funny.
super stylized, it works.
Yeah, but if it's Yasuke is like, well, the character who is black must start using the hip hop when he is fighting.
It reminds me of like the Spider-Man 2 review. They were talking about like the swagger of like a black young man for Miles, or like the new animations for Miles. Did you see that review? It was so fucking cringy.
Oh, the guy who's just like I feel the bombastic flair of a young African teen, like African American teen,
Yeah,
or something like that.
yeah.
I can't remember his exact words. It just sounded so like I feel like as soon as he said that, I don't even think as soon as he said that. I feel like he legit thought he was cooking, and he's like, maybe I'll make some black friends with this one.
Maybe I'll make some black friends.
Maybe I'll make some black friends with this one. I'll point to this video and show them, and then they'll be like, wow.
Speaking of that,
he played as one, so he played as one of us. So now he is one of us.
speaking of that, did you know that like I realized something funny? I realized something really funny is that like you are like my diversity get out of free card friend, but not in the way you think.
I'm your what?
My diversity get out of jail free card friend.
Yeah.
But not in the way you think.
Oh no.
Because
is
like
it because I'm straight?
no, it's because there has been like a lot of drama and like accusations going on around the VTuber community about hating men. So he's like, no, look, my best friend is a man. My best friend is a man.
I'm a guy. I'm indeed a guy. I do think there's a lot of like internet discourse where there are people who kind of come off and characterize themselves like in a way, even if it's unintentional, which is a shame. I don't think all of them are doing that, but I'm sure there's like a fair share, and it's just like, yeah, you kind of gotta, I guess, like be wary of how you present yourself if you're a personality.
Yeah, and the drama is so stupid because like there is this VTuber called Val, right? And she's like fairly big.
Mm-hmm.
She's like fairly big, and she like makes a tweet basically saying that like, hey, if you're like a young female creator and a male creator who is like a lot bigger than you starts like talking to you, like be cautious.
That's valid.
Yeah, which is
That's
like
absolutely
it is
valid. Yeah.
perfectly reasonable. But then everyone on the
Valid.
everyone on the retweets was like, oh, so you hate men, huh? So you hate men, huh? And he was like, what?
Yeah,
Are you stupid?
you're always you're always gonna get that when like there's like some sort of acknowledgement of gender within the statement, but it's just like history kind of speaks for itself, and it's like it is just like a thing where it's like yeah, just be cautious. I believe her words were run, don't walk.
Yeah, because like
Okay.
it doesn't end like it usually doesn't end well. When it's like a young female
Mhm.
creator and like a way bigger male creator approaches her, usually doesn't end well.
Yeah, just be cautious. It's like yeah,
And like and like
I,
she was like
that's way different than like
she was
I'm
like
being like
and like the thing
yeah.
about like in her statement she was clarifying in her statement she was like clarifying like specifically like that situation. It wasn't like hey don't talk to men. It was like in this specific situation be careful.
Well, yeah,
So it's like what are
because
you
that
getting angry about? She was making
well, it's
complete
like
sense.
yeah, no, it's context is what's important here.
But I
Like
guess like
if it
half
was
of
just
Americans have like the reading comprehension of a 3-year old.
yeah, I don't know. It's just like there have been times where I have walked into some situations where it definitely feels like a little charged and I've like no one has procced it. But it's like those are like in online chats and stuff. It's like I don't take it too seriously. And
Yeah.
to be fair on in my brain like I go like this could be speaking from some harmful experiences that this person has like gotten that has created this bias against it. So like I can't hand wave it or diminish it. It sucks. I hope like they have more healthier interactions, but it occurs. It's like
Yeah.
yeah, that's just how it is. You can't just like if someone's gone through like traumatic events or just like bad history on that. It's like it's just natural for them to be wary. That's just how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I'm your token man. That's pretty funny. I'm here.
Yeah.
Well, even worse, I'm your token cishet man.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He's my token stray
I
dude.
I do think there are some times where I roll my eyes because I've had some friends who go, he's like, no offense, Nick, but you have it easy in your life because you're cishet. I'm like, oh yeah, my years of being bullied and ostracized also because of my race as well. Like that just kind of gets pushed away. Oh, okay, fine.
I love diversity. Like I love diversity bingo. How many doors can you collect?
Yeah, I think okay, I thought you were going on my thing. It's like I don't like the idea of like diversity competition.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Just
stupid.
don't make it a competition. That's the stupidest thing you could be doing.
Yeah. It's like but actually my trauma is worse.
My
So I
trauma is
win.
worse comparatively because I'm of this group and you're of this group, and it's just like, yeah, well, bullying just sucks, and you might not even have my perspective. If you even had my perspective on being bullied in the demographic I'm in, and we're part of the same demographic, why are you making it a comparison point? You should know this sucks and empathize.
What if we just
Like,
agree that? What if instead of doing that we just agree that discrimination bad?
yeah, like
Crazy
I don't
idea.
I don't know. I feel like there's so many folks who just want to like who go like who want to hand wave and go like no but like I suffered more though as if it's like some sort of altruistic trophy.
Yeah.
Don't diminish
Hot take. Discrimination bad.
yeah
All of it.
don't diminish people's situations. Well, I say I have like I'm sure I have a lot of things easier compared to like people in different demographics. Absolutely, I'd be high off of my mind if I didn't admit that. But
Yeah.
it's like don't be going and calling my life easy, especially when you don't fucking know me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm starting my twin.
Hey. No. We don't do tweet longers anymore. We do Google Docs now.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'm doing my Google Docs to on how this person their suffering is not as strong as my suffering.
Yeah. Hey Nick, have you failed? Have you failed none of November yet?
It just started.
Yeah, have you failed now?
I have to answer this.
Not if you don't wanna.
I mean, like, do you want to know the longest I've gone without it?
Yeah.
A year. Wait, you knew?
Yeah.
Yeah, you knew. I think.
Didn't
It
you
was
have to
a year
put
and a
eyes on it
month.
after that?
Huh?
Didn't have to put eyes on it after that?
Yeah, I just went that crazy. I mean, like, it's not like you're conscious about it like after a certain point. I think like for the first few, you do get like frustrated, but since like you get into such a routine, because obviously one of the reasons why was just because like I was
You
just
were
so busy with
BDPC.
yeah, with a bunch of like a myriad of work, and like there like any time I had that was free, I was like stressed out of my mind, and I was like, if I tried relaxing or doing anything, in the back of my mind is like, no, you should be doing something, which sucks, and I couldn't program myself out of that, and that just continued for like a year.
Yeah.
You know,
I think
I
I've
did win in a competition against my friends back in high school, but it's like the basis of the basis was be the last man standing, and you could tell like a bunch of high school guys when you're hormonal, everyone's getting a little angrier, and then it was like I remember it's like all of us admitted in the contest, it's not that I make it to November 30th, it's that I beat all of you. That's all I need. Because
yeah.
as soon as I'm the last man standing, I'm going home and I'm doing it.
I just need to get the bragging rights. I don't care about anything else.
Yeah.
If I get to brag, I win. I don't care.
And then like I luckily managed to win, and then as soon as like my one friend caved and told me, he's like, yeah, I did it. I'm like, well, I know what I'm going to do when I go back home.
I think I failed in like 20 minutes.
Hey, that happens. But yeah, no. Trying to think of more stuff. Yeah, I do feel bad for Bao on that, and any other people who are getting unjustly like harassed on it. It's just like advice to your peers and your juniors is like always be wary, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's like internet strangers, right? It's like it could be a promise of something, but it's just like if a deal looks too good, there's a catch. There's always a catch. So
Yeah.
be very wary, be very mindful,
Yeah.
and
And like
always prioritize yourself. Don't compromise too much of like what makes you you either.
I don't know, like in particular, I feel like so bad for her in particular because she has like the worst luck possible.
Oh really?
Like every now and like based on just like the stuff she has made public, she's like she has gone scammed like multiple times. Lost like several thousand dollars,
Oh,
several like tens of thousands of dollars on like animations and stuff like that was supposed to happen,
oh,
and
that
this is
sucks.
never delivered. And she got like
Oh, it's
and one of the things she
terrible.
does is like she sings and she likes singing a lot, and she wanted to like do some music, but then she got like very like sick, and she needed to get like surgery on her like jaw, and she had to like stop like talking for a while so she couldn't sing.
Oh jeez,
And it's like so
Jesus,
she's had it rough, like.
poor girl.
So like I do feel like really bad for her in general because like she has like very shitty luck. And I don't know, like I don't
Yeah,
know her personally, but she seems like a really like nice person, so it's kind of like it just feels like
yeah,
she doesn't deserve any of that.
yeah. I mean, like all like just common courtesy to thy fellow human is just like if you're putting yourself out there and you're trying to spread like just like some general enjoyment and like also just advice too, right? And like from what her situation is I want to put money into creative projects that'll be fun, and then you get scammed out of that. That sucks.
Oh yeah, I remember there was a whole thing of drama because like she's like because like like China is not the only country that like celebrates New Year on like that date.
Lunar New Year or just like
Yeah, Lunar New
Chinese New
Year.
Year?
They're not the only country
Yeah,
who celebrates that. She's from what I
I
think she's like from she's like her ancestry is like from Vietnam, I think. I don't remember.
yeah.
Uh,
I think there are different like places that I think even Korea does it too, maybe.
yeah.
And you have different
And she
desserts.
made a post about like Lunar New Year, and people were like, actually, that's the wrong name. Actually, you need to call it this. Like, you need to call it that. And it's like, you are so insufferable.
Don't race. Don't.
Let her to her culture. Jesus Christ.
Also, like even if it is her culture, like let her. Like I mean, if it is her culture, and even if she is using the incorrect name, it's her fucking culture. Let her talk however the fuck she wants on it.
Yeah, and it's like, it wasn't even like something. It was just like a little short post being like, hey, Happy New Year. It's like you people need something better to do.
What are you telling me? A bunch of people who spend all of their time on the internet and pretend to be well, not pretend, are armchair specialists may just not understand like any sort of social cue or courtesy or like protocol? That's wild.
That's wild.
It's wild.
She's also like, she's also like really, really funny because she's like me, but like worse.
I've been told about that from you and Patch, which was like surprising. You two both went like, "Yeah, she's horny," and I'm like, "That says something when you two are calling it out."
Yeah, it's funny because like for a while people were calling me her name is Bao, right?
Yeah, I remember you were being teased about being like Bao as well. Lesbao.
Yeah, for a while people were calling me Les Bao.
Yeah, Lesbao. I remember this.
And like she has gone viral recently because you know like in Elden Ring there is this like Wolfman. His name is Blade.
I don't like it.
You know him, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Like you know him, right?
Yeah.
And she like you say she really liked him.
Was
she
there
really liked him.
Have the mention of the knot?
A lot.
Okay.
She really liked him. And there's a clip of her going, screaming, "All my ovaries! I want to be bred. I need to be bred." Right? There's a clip of her like from when she was playing the game, of her screaming that, right, floating around.
And recently, the grimace I'm making.
And recently, that audio went viral because
the
like
VA found out. That's killer.
Because like people started like putting the part where she's like screaming, "I need to be bred." They started putting that audio on like videos of like people baking.
That's pretty funny.
And like her TikTok is filled of like that. And she's talking that like some of her friends have been shown that video in real life and they had to pretend they don't know her.
Wasn't there like that really funny fucking tweet of just, it wasn't a VTuber, I think, but it's like the person like quote tweeting is like, "I ruined my life with this tweet" or something, and it's like you wait, hold on. Oh yeah, it's the Hot Pockets one. It's Hot Pockets. You think you're so the quote retweeted.
Oh yeah. You think it's being stuck with me 24/7.
Yeah, and it's like
Yeah, I've seen that.
And Hot Pockets replies like, "What?" And it's like, "My kin across the pantheons, you're the one who did this.
Yeah.
You lay in your bed."
And then like that person recently tweeted something. I'm going to put the meme on screen so you understand. That person recently tweeted something that they got a message saying like on like a dating app saying like, "Oh, I just realized you are the wrong person. I don't want to look at to see you anymore." And it's like, oh.
I feel so bad for you. I'm so sorry, but like, you, come on, you gotta think before you respond.
Yeah, there it is. What? It feels like a genuine what? Like a genuine like look of confusion. I can imagine the like poor like social media intern being like, "What the fuck? Why did they make me tweet?" Oh yeah, and what Kila is mentioning, that like she liked the wolf guy from Elden Ring so much that like it became a thing with the voice actor. Because like
yeah.
I don't remember, there was like one of those like magazines who have like a very like generic YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
They made a video of making him read like 30 tweets. Right? They made a video making him read 30 tweets, and there was a point where he got to a tweet and he was like, "Yeah, no, I'm not reading that." And they didn't show the tweet, but everyone assumed it was the tweet he had made. I was like wanting his puppies and whatever. So people started a campaign to get him to read. Yeah, everyone knew that was the tweet he didn't want to read. They didn't show it, but everyone knew. So people started a campaign to get him to read the tweet, and eventually someone got him on Cameo to read the tweet, like to react to it, and she like actually passed out watching that. Like she sort of passed out. He started screaming and she passed out
Out of embarrassment or happiness?
of happiness.
Oh. VTubers truly are cut from a different cloth.
Let me see if I can find like, because there's an animation.
That's fair. There are some voices that can just innately be attractive to people.
I'm going to send you the video. And I'm also going to play it on stream because it's really funny. Where is my projector?
Oh my god, those screams. Jesus.
Wait, I need to get you out of there. There you go. Let me make sure I got the big capture correctly. I don't know if any of you guys have seen this animation. I love it.
Who goes there? Oh. Wow.
Oh my god! Okay, sorry.
Good to see you. The name's Blythe.
Okay, wait, I'm not ready. Wait, I'm not ready. What? Okay, wait. Okay.
Oh, you landed the killing blow.
Oh, you've got a treat for me.
Did you see the tweet?
Yeah, I
Wait.
did.
Oh my god, no, wait.
I want Blythe to breed me.
And then put the name of the channel.
I want his puppies, please. I want the leash. I want the collar. I'm drooling. Woof. Woof. Woof.
And she works. She started barking.
I can't. My face is so red. I have to... Oh my god, I can't. I just... Hold on, I can't. Oh my god, this is too much. Oh my god.
Wow. What can I say, Bao? I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, that's the killing blow, alright.
Yeah. Just something.
Yep. Yep.
And it's funny because like the voice actually is like just like a very like gentle looking guy. He looks very friendly, very like.
Oh. I don't know how she survived. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, she's something. So like, yeah, people tend to think we are kindred spirits.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah,
I've
I don't
never
even go
heard
to deny it
you-
anymore.
I've never heard you go that far on the breakout yet. So I wonder when it'll happen.
Probably because believe it or not, everything that has happened on stream so far, it's still me being microphone shy. I haven't gotten over the microphone shyness, so I'm not as loud as an out there as I actually am.
That isn't untrue considering some of the calls. fell down the stair once because a girl called me a girl.
Yeah, that has happened to me. Like I remember when I was in high school, I made a girl a favor, like a very small favor, and she called me good, and she hugged me, and she put my head on her boobs, and I kind of stopped working the rest of the day.
Okay.
And I got lost on my way home because I was like not thinking.
I'll admit, like even on my end, it's just like, at least with my guy friends and I, we agree that like a compliment from a girl is Nick asleep. I'm just drained of so much energy from this topic.
Yeah.
If like if a girl does compliment us like back then, it's like that can last you like weeks. And it doesn't even have to be a strong compliment. Like I remember the nicest compliment I can immediately remember in that sort of thing is like, "Oh, you're kind of cute." I'm like, "Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to
Yeah,
kill myself
that'll
today.
hold me off. Yeah, that'll hold me off. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah."
No, but like you can like verify because they didn't believe me the first time I said this. But like everything you have seen on stream of me so far is me being like shy about the microphone and like being
Oh,
like
absolutely.
quiet.
Imagine being in call with her for 8 years.
Like it can and will get worse.
Oh god.
Anyway, how was your week?
Limited. Okay, I'll try to work from backwards. Today, me and a couple of our mutual friends, Candy, we watched the Twilight movie, the third Twilight movie, I think. Our friend Lily Pad, and our train friend, the man who is in love with trains. And we watched Twilight 3 together, and it was pretty fun. We were all riffing on it. The Twilight universe is far more stupid than I thought, and I don't know what our consensus is, but I do not like Jacob. So
Have
I
you
guess
gotten
I'm
to the
with
movie?
you,
Have you
Robert.
gotten to the movie where he goes like, "Hey, where have you been, Loca?
Have you been what?
Where have you been, Loca?"
No, I don't think so.
Because like
Oh my
that is the
god.
only part of those movies I remember.
No, we just kept on making fun of like everyone in the movie. It was a fun time, and I'm gonna join them for the rest of the movies on this one. Very filler-like movie. A lot of
Yeah.
these Twilight movies, I heard the first two were like good, but then like I think like two movies in that entire franchise that I can immediately like call back up on that are apparently like filler. So I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, I'm down to watch it again with them in a couple. Good, yeah, no, it's not good as in it's good as in like it's good to make fun of with your friends.
Yeah, it's good in the same way the
Uh,
room is good.
yeah.
But like, have you
Really,
ever watched like have you ever seen a Neil Green movie?
yes, I have. I
And
think it was the
we
one
need to
where
go
he,
watch
where
a
he had
lot
like a
of Neil Green
doppelganger.
movies sometime.
Yeah, because that man surely is something.
He's a real human being.
Um, what else did I do? I got more progress on the video done. Flowcharts failed, so I've now done gone into web charts, like web diagrams, for the full conspiracy theorist effect.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I got all my B-roll footage. What else? We're in rough draft of the script, and I can already say it is 7 pages. So it's gonna be even more. Jesus. What else did I do? I haven't gotten to play any games recently. I got some more
Wow.
income, which was nice, but I don't even with some steady income, I'm just not too interested in buying new games, especially at their current price points.
Yeah,
So
games
I'm
are
just
too fucking
gonna
expensive nowadays.
yeah. So I'm just gonna like the guys and I are gonna play Lost Judgment tomorrow, and why why is Killa still a mod? And then wouldn't be as bad if they were good. I can't even remember what I said. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Lost Judgment. We're playing tomorrow. We're gonna try finishing that up. Then I'm gonna try recording the boss fights a little better because I'm usually sloppy when I'm like playing and recording. And then what else? What else? What else? I'll probably get a head start on Pirates.
Did you
Pirates in
actually record
Hawaii.
Marvel Rivals?
I did. I didn't go into multiplayer. I did the zombie horde mode they were doing because like my brain was like, I'm not good at this game because I just installed this game and I don't want to ruin anyone's multiplayer experience
Yeah.
in like a thing because there are some people who try way too hard on the multiplayer. So I'm like, I'll just go to horde mode because like that's like 4 people versus the AI. Like you can't screw up on this. But the unfortunate about the zombies mode is like you don't get to play as Moon Knight, and like everyone else picked the other characters, so I chose like Thor. I was
Yeah.
like, all right, whatever. So like yeah.
Yeah. Can you guess
I wanted to play as
can
Moon
you guess
Knight.
which one I picked when I'm playing that mode?
God, Portal Girl. She's in she's in Marvel Midnight Suns. What's her fucking name?
Night
Good
Night
night,
Star. Have a good eepers.
Uh,
May you have many beautiful dreams. Did you really forget her name?
she was even in Midnight Suns, and I actually forgot her name. Hold on, I'm trying to think. Cause there was Nico, Ghost Rider, who is wait, was his last name Reyes? No, I'm thinking. Oh man, I'm completely forgetting everyone now.
It's Magic Nick.
Right, Magic with a K.
Yeah.
I completely forget.
I love her like Marvel Rivals design. Like the shorts with like ripped like the ripped like leggings is like peak. Like peak design. I wish it was more muscular, but I'll take it.
I completely forgot that her name was Magic.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's magic.
That's like because also
You
in
know.
mostly in the Midnight Suns game, you don't call her by Magic. You call her Ilyana.
All right, she's Russian.
Yeah, yeah. Well, she's she's Colossus's sister.
What the fuck is that?
Colossus the Steel Man, big big Steel Man.
Listen,
X-Man.
if they're not in the game, I don't know who they are because that is the only point of contact I have.
Throw Wolverine. I mean the movies. Throw Wolverine, man.
Yeah, like if they're not in the game, I don't know who they are because that is the only point of contact with superheroes I have.
Hmm. That's fair.
And to be honest, like most of them, I know they exist, but I don't really know like what their deal is.
I'd say I'm not that invested in the X-Men to begin with. So.
Who the fuck is Namor? Namor? Whatever his name is.
Namor is not Aquaman, but he's a mutant, and he has little wingsies on his feet. And he's like, "Hey, I want Susan Storm," and everyone's like, "Yeah, go line up with everyone else, bro."
Yeah, we all do, but which is taken.
And you know what? I can't even blame Reed.
Yeah.
Doom is also in that line, so like, get the fuck up out of here, bro.
Is Doctor Doom in the game? I don't even know.
In which game? Rivals?
Yeah.
I think he is, isn't he? Isn't he supposed to be like one of the main antagonists?
I don't know. The game has a story?
I don't know. I downloaded that game. I played the zombie mode. I uninstalled it because the fact that game is 100 friggin' gigabytes is atrocious.
Listen, the ass is heavy. Heavy is the
like,
ass, Nick.
I would. Heavy is the face that's sat upon by the ass or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're good. I won't disagree with you, but I'm just like 100 gigabytes. Jesus, like that was so much.
I think I have like some of the 3D models around.
Anything else I've done in my week? Mostly paperwork, getting stuff organized. Unfortunately, mediating some idiot drama in another group. Not saying the people are in it are idiots, it's just like we're all too old for this shit. Like literally I feel like a cop 2 days from retirement where I'm looking at this and I'm like, I'm 30, I'm too old for this shit. Bro. Like I'm getting too old for this shit. I can't be bothered.
We can be doing this, man. We need to do taxes. We can be doing this.
Just like just air out your grievances. Don't necessarily have to do overly HR speak. Also, look at the other person's perspective. Don't hand wave and assert what you want. Like, actually look at the other person's perspective, create a rhetoric, discuss it, be adults. Meanwhile, I'm seeing like snippets into the discussion. I'm like, why are you people acting like 10 years younger? How have you regressed?
Maybe we can blame COVID. I feel like we can blame COVID for like a lot of stuff.
I was just like, I think I do tend to love my friends. I do love my friends in general. Just like a lot of people. And it's like I think if there's anything that I have in terms of like good luck, it's meeting some pretty great people. But like this was one of those times where I saw how people were responding to problem solving in a group dynamic, and I was severely disappointed.
Yeah.
I felt like a dad who was just like ready to scold them, but I can't be dragged into this because I'm not supposed to know about it. It's between them. I know every person within this little conflict.
Yeah.
Um, but I can't step in, otherwise it gets messy and they have to solve it for themselves. If I do get pulled in, am I gonna scold people? You fucking bet it. Like, this is like idiot shit.
Yeah.
So that was
Yeah,
that was just a sour.
that's that feeling. He's like just waiting for the chance to get in. He's like, give me a
I'm
chance,
not waiting.
and I
It's
punch them.
yeah, it's just like it's not necessarily I'm waiting. It's like if I do, I'm not gonna like hold back my peace. Like they can get angry at me too if they want, but it's like I'm just gonna sit it down and lay it as it is because like clearly people aren't looking at a perspective and they're kind of going to like the strict parent thing of if I can do this, you can too. And it's like that's not how that works.
Yeah.
People have different circumstances and you can't be using yourself as a template for uniformity. Sorry. That's just not how it works. You can pretend it is. You can have an echo chamber of people who pretend it is, but that's not uniform to everyone. But yeah.
Yeah.
I'll save it. I don't want to get too into it. I don't want to vent it. I am getting just a little tired because like there's so many other outgoing forces in my life that are just like very annoying to juggle, and it's like I tend to get pulled into things because I try to hear people out, or it's just like I try to be like, yeah, okay, I'll try helping. I have a hard time saying no.
Yeah. Sometimes I do feel that like
doing this.
sometimes I do feel like you are like at a point where you have like so much like too much empathy and it hurts you.
That's very sweet of you to say. I don't. I guess I like I don't like the idea of being called a people pleaser, but it's just like I think if someone tells me they're counting on me, I do put this pressure on myself, and then I just beat myself up if I don't do it. Um, she's gonna use that as an excuse to be worse, and it's like I'll always try for folks because I think like a lot of people saved me during my worst moments and like helped shape me to be a better person in a lot of ways. Like I still think like I have so much room for improvement. Like I mean, you're always going to be your harshest critic, but there's also just like facts laid out is like you're not perfect as a human being. You have to grow. But yeah, I definitely have to practice saying no more and being mindful in that. It's very hard to do. It's very hard to because I feel like when I have to say no, I feel like I have to have like a reason. When
Yeah.
in reality, you can't just go like, I'm just not feeling it today, which is it's a powerful skill to know your boundaries and not be too much of a people pleaser, not be an island and
Yeah. It's
stuff like
about
that.
finding
But
the
it's
balance, right? It's about like
yeah, and it's like two situations I can't really walk away from, and this one situation I'm kind of pulled in, and I feel bad for the other party because they're like a socially anxious person and they're trying their best and they tend to go to the emotional side, and it's like it's trying to balance the rhetoric of like, okay, yeah, you should before you do anything you should really think of like these factors so you can because you don't want to go into like a you don't want to go in and try going into a group discussion being heated without like fully understanding the person in front of you and how things led to that because it's just going to be you like the both of you talking to a brick wall.
yeah.
So it's tough, but it'll lighten up. If I do have to scold people and they get mad at me for it, so be it. I'm in that phase where I'm like, fuck it, I'm done. I don't care. I'll go. I'll yell. Because I'm apparently one of those people where it's like when I yell because it's uncommon, it's like, uh-oh. Yeah. my pro tip to all of you who are unfortunately dragged into drama that does not concern you is like it's okay to walk away and say like encourage the person who's trying to find the solution, but also just be like I have only so much
Yeah.
mental energy to pass around. That's just
What it's the saying? It's like you cannot like set yourself on fire to like warm other people.
yeah, that's true. That's a very good saying. I like that. I do like that. No, I think it's also just like the household I was raised in, very much my mother's energy, where she's a little too altruistic for a fault, to a fault. Could be a cultural expectation too,
Yeah.
but yeah, and it's just like hard to shake off of. It's just like there's just the healthy practice of just being like I'm not going to involve myself right now. I'm just too tired. Or sometimes like I could list the different things. They're very personal on various degrees, but it's like there was like one person who was asking me, he's like, "You can't come Sunday." I'm like, "No, I just want to recharge." And I was proud of myself for saying that. I'm just like too tired. I can't be your babysitter, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, but that's enough about the sour things. Like I'm really looking forward to the script. Oh, you know what? It is I did spend money on two things. But they were cheap. I
Why are
got
you
Devil
like
May
trying to
Cry.
justify that as if I'm like keeping track of your spending?
Well, it's just a reason with myself. Well, okay, one wasn't that cheap, I guess. Debatable. One was the Devil May Cry 3, Devil May Cry HD collection. I got it on it was on like a what is it? Not Humble Bundle. If you just go to gamedeals.com or whatever it is,
I think it
or
wasn't
is there any
fanatical.
deal? I think it was. It was like for $13, so I got it because like I was like I don't have a Switch anymore, and I'm not gonna wait to do the Switch version because there's like a Crimson mod apparently that's like a really good mod for 3,
Yeah.
and it just implements the style switching. It has a bunch of like custom features, and it's very much for the crazy minded hack and slasher. But I just need the style switching for the Switch stuff. I might add in some shader mods, see what I can do to make DMC3 look a little more pretty in my eyes again.
It is a crusty
And
game. Like it is a good game, but it's not like
it's
as far as
crusty.
PS2 games go, it is not like a great looking game.
It's not. And then I'll play it again, and then the whole point is like I'll be recording like a double S rank Dante Must Die runs for both Virgil and Dante. That's the plan at least. I might do the DMC reboot first, mostly because I don't like that game as much as I like 3.
Yeah, so get
For
it out of the
obvious
way.
reasons. Yeah, just to get it out of the way.
Don't
Also,
think
the
about
Virgil DLC. The Virgil DLC is so ass in that fucking game. I hate
Yeah,
it.
but the thing about the Virgil DLC is that it is straight up not finished, right?
Yeah, it's not finished, and also it just has enemies that aren't designed around Virgil that well. Like they're even exclusive to that DLC, but like his toolkit is just weird. Like it's just a weird clash of what you can do against it. It's just like the tools you're given against like one brute enemy, you're just like this is just like a slog. It's just burning time, if anything. Um,
I remember last time you played that, you sent a screenshot of like Virgil stuck sideways inside of the floor.
I still have the video thing of it. Yeah. I hate that game so goddamn much. How did you ruin my boy Virgil? You want to know a funny story about that game? A GameStop employee girl was mad at me for complaining about the game because she liked that game.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, because her friend was talking about it. It's like, you don't like the reboot? It's like, absolutely not. You see what they did to Virgil? He's like he's your wimpy younger brother who's not even a good rival, and then he becomes the final boss. He sucks in that game. Also, Dante's like an asshole. That entire trip, I've never felt sympathy for that man. He's just so cocksure of everything. He's like that annoying CW young adult talks in whisper talk, trying to sound deep and is angry at the world guy. He's like, people don't understand me, but they just don't know everything I do. And he's like, shut the fuck up, Dante.
Yeah, he's like not how to speak. He's like network television edgy. That is like the way to describe it. Network television edgy.
Yeah, he is. And so I was just like, I hate him because like regular Dante's a dork, but that's what makes him so likable. He has trauma, but he's very fun in his outlooks and how he like maintains like his humanity and just being
Yeah,
like,
and
this
like
bombastic.
also there's a
theatrical
big difference between an
character.
edgy dork and a dumb dork.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, and oh yeah, and the GameStop employee lady who I think was big on Dante is like, maybe the themes were just flying over your head. I'm like, what themes? I I was just like, I was ready to just be like, bro, I can debate this all day. I don't think you played a mainline DMC at all. Um,
Nice island.
hey Silent. The other thing, oh, funny that Silent's here. The other purchase I made is I bought Yu-Gi-Oh cards again.
Oh no. He's falling
So
again.
there, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to play. I just don't have the time. I bought the structure deck called The Fallen and the Virtuous, which is all I was out of it. I was out of it for so many metas. I was out of it for 2 years. Like the last deck I ever made was like Infernoble Knight. I've been always wanting to make an Albaz deck. So as soon as the new structure deck came out, I was just like, sure. For those of you who don't know, Albaz is my spirit animal card, in that he is a dark-skinned, white-haired man who fuses with his enemies to turn into dragons. And I was like, they just made a character for me. This is everything I've ever wanted. Yeah, I'll make a deck out of him. And so like I'm getting the structure deck. I ordered it. I have to pick it up. It's gonna be a good time. I'm not gonna be playing Yu-Gi-Oh anytime soon though. I've heard the meta got better, but like I just can't invest in it. I'd have to get a new deck box. I'd have to get more sleeves. I'd have to update the deck with more single cards, and I'm just not for it. I gotta finish some games and stuff. But yeah, you son of a bitch, he made you mod. I like how that's the first thing he notices as soon as Star was like, take it away from him. Take it away.
Yeah.
Everyone just is not about it. What else was there? What else was there? That was pretty much my week. Not much I've been hyped about. Oh, I saw some footage of Ninja Gaiden Ninja Gaiden 4, and it looks good.
Yeah, that game looks fun.
I just also wish it wasn't so expensive, but
Yeah, I'm not going to buy it yet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy it yet either.
And like you know, like how other games are, it's probably going to be like balance patches and DLC and whatever.
Absolutely. Oh, there's
So it's
also
like,
news
what's
on
this
like
like?
the Hades 2, the Pony Quality of Life mod got updated finally, like a week ago. I think it's on 0.910, and I'm just like, why isn't it 1.0? Finish it up, god damn it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm not going to like install any mods until like I like seen the like ending at least once.
Fair. I mean, the Quality of Life mod is just like, hey, do you want to just encounter story rooms? It's like, sure. Good, now you can ban Neg. I don't know. Can mods ban other mods? I think we can time each other out.
But remember, you cannot ban the broadcaster.
True. Oh, you can ban. There's a hover over it. I mean, I don't really type in chat too much.
I made a thing for whenever you're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh.
What's the thing you made whenever so it's like that, huh? I understand everything now. It doesn't get it all. Well, don't worry about it. I'm not explaining cards. Albaz is like this character who became really popular because of like the way the card art and stuff made a storyline. And it's very cute. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Speaking of Hades
very
2, I
neat
finally
cover.
beat like the poker. I finally beat Kronos. I haven't beat the game, but I finally beat Kronos the first time.
Nice.
It only took me 60 rounds, Jesus Christ.
That's not too bad. For a new
Yeah.
game that you're completely starting off fresh, it could be worse. Plus, it's like very different from like the original where there's only one biome path.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. I have beaten one of two final bosses. And it's crazy because like I don't know if I want to tell you this. I don't know because it's like very like story heavy. But something crazy happens after you beat him the first time. And it's like,
Oh.
okay, so this is where we're going. Oh. Oh.
Alright.
Oh. So that's where they are. Oh. And also like another thing, like I'm pretty sure I still have like a lot left of the game because obviously I still have to like beat Kronos a bunch of times to like get like because you know like you have to beat Hades a bunch of times.
Yeah.
I had to beat Hades. I had to beat Kronos a bunch of times. I also had to like start going to like the other biome, the other direction, and beat Typhon a bunch of times, which I haven't managed to beat Typhon yet. He's a lot harder than Kronos.
Well, yeah,
And
because he's like literally the guy who can like go on par with like fucking Zeus.
and I also haven't found the fates or anything like that. So it's like there's probably still a lot left of the game. I also this week I unfortunately relapsed this week,
Oh no.
and I played Genshin again.
Oh. Okay.
And it's funny because like, okay, have you seen the new character they added to the game?
No. I don't really keep up with Genshin too much.
She's really, really hot, and that is the reason I played the game again.
Yeah, that's kind of the guess.
Because I was like, okay, I need her. So the plan was just to like start playing the game and grind for her, right? The plan was to like, okay, look at her.
I'm waiting. Oh, she's really cute.
Legs,
She just reminds me of Yellen, so
legs,
immediate points.
legs. And she's like she's like a melee, melee. How do you
Melee.
pronounce that? Melee.
Melee.
She's like a melee fighter, and she like kicks. She's like a kicker, and I love that.
Oh.
I love characters that kick.
True. You might like Chaos Zero Nightmare. Let me check Chaos Zero Nightmare.
What is that? Is that another? Is that another like? Is that another gacha game?
Looks like it. I don't really play too many free-to-play games though, admittedly.
Like you only play Mahjong Souls.
I quit that though.
He quit Mahjong.
I quit it because like once you hit a certain point in ranked, oh my god, like you will get extremely upset, and I was just like, I should probably take a break.
Yeah, I imagine that once you get a certain, like when you hit, it's like every game, when you hit like a certain point in rank, you are like starting to like interact with the sweats.
Yeah. Well, it's not that. It's just like because Mahjong is also like the hand you're dealt.
Yeah.
And so like since it's a mix of skill in that, it's just like you can get extremely more frustrated at the prospect of like getting bad hands, and that like the tilt builds up really fast. So at some point I was just like not having fun anymore. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just be fine.
Yeah. So yeah,
I'll
like
play like Mahjong with like Dura if he wants to and stuff like that, or other friends, but like I'm not really gonna go unranked for a while.
yeah. So like the plan was to grind for her, and to get her, right, to play the game until I got her. But the thing is, like, I played the game for like an hour, and I had enough to like do a 10 roll. So I did a 10 roll and I got her.
Nice.
So I don't want to play
Well,
the game anymore.
Well, the chances increase when it's their banner, right?
Yeah, but still getting it on the first 10 roll is like
Yeah, that's pretty
very
that's
lucky.
pretty random. Maybe that was the game going like, oh, she's only logged in just now. We have to find a way to keep her. Oh no, we gave her what she wanted. Now she's leaving.
Yeah. It's like, okay, I got her. Bye.
Bye.
Because that's what I wanted. I didn't want to play the game. I just wanted to look at her.
I'll just rip the model for when I want to, and bye.
Bye. And I started playing another game. It is called Duet Night Abyss. Duet Night Abyss. And it's like kind of like the same, except like there is no gacha for the characters. You just unlock the characters. The gacha is only for the costumes, which is nice, I guess. And I don't know. It feels like it's kind of glitchy and kind of like it's scuffed around the edges, but I'm having fun with it. It's kind of fun. It feels like, because I don't know, there's something about the game, about the way it's structured. It makes it feel like, like a PS3 like double A JRPG. So it kind of hits on a soft spot for me because I kind of love those.
Yeah, no, that sounds up your alley.
I don't know, and like the characters are really hot too. There's like a hot demon lady, another hot demon lady, another hot demon lady.
Yeah.
I really like demon ladies. Have you noticed that?
I kind of I'm beginning to see a pattern. Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty fun. I'm still waiting for like the components for like the PC. Jesus Christ! I'm never ordering anything from China. Never again. I don't have the patience for this.
Yeah. Yeah. The shipping always takes like so long.
At least it's cheap. For some reason, the shipping is cheaper than like shipping from the US. Which doesn't make sense because like it's farther away. Didn't you have to like fly further? Like, why is it cheaper?
Yeah, that is a good point. Well, I think it's because like they get to delay the shipping, so the priority is just low.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, because I think realistically, if like if it was a more reasonable date to get to you, it would be far more expensive. But probably they like just go like, okay, we'll charge, and then we'll just use the shittiest like kind of shipping, and they'll just deal with it. But they'll get it, and we'll get the maximum amount of profit. So
Yeah. Yeah, so look. Hot demon woman.
it hasn't loaded on the thing yet.
Yeah, I just remember I have to change the format because for some reason Chrome still insists on downloading images as like JPEGs or whatever the fuck. Why is it so small?
Let me see. Oh, I like her design. I like those types of horns. The curve upwards.
Yeah, hot demon woman.
Yeah. Those are cool.
There's also men, but because it's not gacha, I don't need to worry about getting any of the men by accident.
That's good. That's usually your icky factor. You're like, no, but I want woman.
It's like that is a wasted role. It's like, why did I get a man?
How dare you, company?
See, that is why I need you, because if I say stuff like this, so I need my token man friend.
It's gonna blow up on you one day where you're like, look, my token man friend is like, actually, she just hired me. She's actually a huge man hater. She hates all men. You're like, no, et tu, brute?
Look, another demon woman.
I'm trying to find a good shader mod for a DMC3 so it doesn't look like ass.
Look, it's another hot demon woman.
Oh, I like her design a lot.
And there's also like
I've noticed this. I like red skin Oni women.
yeah.
I didn't even know that about myself. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, and there's like, I don't know, the game is like kind of scruffy. Like sometimes the character faces break, and you get stuff like this. Like,
Oh yeah, you showed me that picture before. I was laughing at that one. I was just like, why she looks so derpy though?
and I don't think it was intentional. I think because like every now and then I notice that like her pupils change size for no reason.
Poor thing.
And I also
Poor
broke the
thing lives
game.
a
Like,
tortured existence.
I don't know what I did, but somehow I like sequence broke the game. And I ended up getting into a town earlier than I was supposed to, and I broke the scripting, and I had to like log out and like restart the game to get it to like start loading the scripts again. I don't know how I did that. Oh yeah, so the game is very depressing. You start the game and they immediately start talking about like race-based indentured slavery,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone is miserable, and someone commits suicide, and it's like, oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay. So it's like you're having this serious conversation about like discrimination and like poverty and people living in the slums and having to like ruffle to trash to survive. And then in the corner there is just this thing looking at you. But you're having like this very depressing conversation about like the people who have to like live on the trash and like eat food, like the rich people like live on the trash and whatever. And then in the corner there is just this thing.
Every moment is suffering.
Are you
Why are
sure
you
she's
looking
looking
at
at you?
different
No, I'm not.
I've seen some horrible things. I don't believe that you can see anything.
Actually, I see double. I see double the horror.
I see double the horror. Because the cross eye multiply. Yeah, I'm gonna just get away from you. Goodbye. Oh, Candy, I saw a fucking trailer for Netflix for DMC season 2.
Oh. And also there's like what the funny thing about like those characters, like the character with scruffy face is that like she's like from a race where like all of them look like that. Except they have like one thing that makes them different. Like one thing that makes them different. So like for example, like the thing about her is that she has like those little like little horns.
Mm-hmm.
You see like little horns on her?
Mm-hmm.
There's another one that looks exactly like her, except doesn't have the horns and instead has like a mustache. And she's a blacksmith. Like the one with the mustache is your blacksmith.
That's adorable.
And I haven't gotten far enough, but apparently you can fish and like collect dogs, which is good. I like dogs. Collecting dogs is fun.
Are you saying ducks?
Dogs.
Dogs?
Dogs? Why do I feel like I heard myself twice. Do I have some echo? Dogs. 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 It's only when I say dogs. That's weird.
Dog.
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 Oh, speaking of dogs. My sister's dog. She got stung by some like we don't even know what animal it was. It was like some weird bug. She tried to eat it and it stung her.
Mm-hmm.
So her face got like super inflated.
Aww.
And it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. She was taken to a vet and they gave her medicine and she's like normal now. So it's okay. So I can laugh about the fact that she genuinely looked really funny. She genuinely looked really funny with her face like super like swollen like. It's like, okay, she went to the vet. She's getting better. She's fine. Her face doesn't look like that anymore, so we can laugh. Because it objectively looks really funny.
Bro. I mean, there's some like of those videos where you just get to see like the doggo who's been stung by a bee, and then you see how like poofy their face becomes, and you're like,
Yeah, that's kind of what she looked like.
Oh, poor baby.
And I'm thinking that she had like a very stupid face. She's like a very silly looking dog. Let me see if I can like find one of the pictures. Like I think you can see in this picture that like the side of her face, one of the sides of her face is like swollen.
Aww.
But it's okay. She's better now, so you can laugh.
I can laugh. Silly girl.
Yeah, because like earlier today I went to see her and I was like, is she like deflating yet? And I look at her face and yeah, she's deflating. She's fine.
Good girl. Poor girl.
She's the one I was talking to you earlier the other day that like I think she has the like mental capacity of like a 4-month-old.
Yeah, I think my second dog is kind of like that too.
She's kind of stupid.
Yeah, him too.
Also, like, I feel like YouTube is calling me out. I feel like YouTube is calling me out because I opened YouTube earlier today, and this is the first thing I saw.
Yeah.
And I don't like the fact that they know.
Yeah, they know. They know what you are.
And like to clarify, I don't like anthropomorphic. So like the ones with the face, I don't like them. I don't like anthropomorphic planes. I like the machines. I don't like the anthropomorphized ones.
You said that like that made it more normal.
I'm just clarifying. I don't want any misunderstandings.
Oh yeah, yeah. You don't want a situation where like a transformer comes up to you and it's like, "Hey, girl, want to do it?" And you're like, I'm not that kind of girl." Okay,
Okay, but transform and then maybe.
and then maybe. Yeah, it's the meme of, "Girl, can we have like sex where like I'm in my normal form?" It's like back to the plane. Oh, okay.
It's like this image, like that like second series of Avatar, The Legend of Korra.
Yeah.
That canonically she ends up being like bisexual and she ends up like with Asami, like with the Fire Nation girl.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that.
There's an image I see it a lot that is like Korra crying, being like, "Babe, can we have normal sex today?" And Asami is like, "No, summon the water tentacle monster." Can we have normal sex today? No, summon the monster.
Please, babe, please, I'm begging you.
Please, just once.
Just once. Go into avatar state when you do it so it hurts. What?
What? Yeah, I found it. I found it. It was really like, well, the only thing I had to I don't know how to speak. To be fair, I would want the octopus too. To be fair.
I will say, as much as I shit on Korra, I love her season 4 design, or was it season 3 as well? I can't remember if she had that look in season 3. I think she did. Korra
Make
in
the
general
water
has a pretty
octopus again.
good design. Make the water octopus.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wants it. She gets it.
Yeah, Asami is really fun.
Yeah,
She's really, really fun.
yeah. No one's contesting that. She is.
So like, if she wants it, like, I'm not going to like.
Provide the woman with what she needs. Korra really fucked up the Avatar universe. Yeah, it did. I mean, they're making a sequel series too. Even though like she completely decimated, from my understanding, the reincarnation system.
Aren't they making a
So-
prequel? I thought they were making a prequel.
Oh, is it a prequel? But like but this one is like an Earthbender. So usually the cycle I mean, they could just be keeping the thematic response of just like every bender's perspective. So maybe it is a prequel. But who knows? I don't think I'm as invested in that universe anymore.
Me neither. And like, I feel like this is one of those things where I'm like, let it rest.
Supposed to be a sequel,
Like, it's
yeah.
over.
Yeah, just let it rest.
It's over. Just like, we can't stop now.
Yeah, I'm so sick and tired of like every sort of like industry just being too scared to like pop up a new IP instead of just like bringing something back from the dead, Frankensteining it, or adding some add-on to make an expanded universe. You don't need an expanded universe, everyone. Like, just let just let it rest. You can have like worlds that are like tangentially related, but like you can let it rest. Like, you know what I think of? I think of like how people look at like uh, Ico and like Shadow of the Colossus, right? Like those things are tangentially related. People wanted sequels directly to each's like gameplay mechanic or narrative, but like no, they just went, nope, this is an isolated story and it has like a faint connection to this other thing. And that's like the investment you can have.
Actually, do you have like, speaking of like, because that reminded me, the third game they made, The Last Guardian, it looks really disinteresting, and I'm probably never going to play it because it doesn't look
I don't
interesting
care
to
about
me.
The Last Guardian either, yeah.
But the music is like, it's genuinely one of my favorite soundtracks.
Well, their composers are good, yeah.
So like,
There's even a fourth game coming in that universe. I don't know what it's called though.
so like, my
there was,
question
like,
for
some
you
footage of
is,
a mech or whatever. Yeah.
is there something like that, like a game you don't like, but like the soundtrack is like up there for you?
Is what? The soundtrack
Like,
is what?
a game you don't like, but like the soundtrack is like up there for you.
Oh my god, I've gone through so many games. I'd have to think about it. I do like a lot of soundtracks. Oh, you know what? I can think of one immediately now. You want to guess what it is?
The DMC reboot?
Nope, Damon X Machina.
I heard the new game is like actually pretty good.
Yeah, but like the first one, I just didn't give a shit about. But the soundtrack is actually pretty.
Yeah, the
cool.
soundtrack is amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
I did play it and I didn't like it. I feel like the problem is that it felt like there was no weight to it, right? You didn't feel like you were like piloting a machine. Like, everything felt like too
Yeah.
light, too like fast.
It just controlled weird, which was a shame because I liked a lot of other things about it. I loved its aesthetic. I loved like its OST.
Yeah.
Story was kind of like whatever. It's an anime story, but like immediately thing I can think of is like yeah, Damon X Machina, because like I will still listen to those tracks, when I'm like doing like work or whatever to hype myself up. But I could not give less of a shit about that game.
Yeah. I never finished it because it was like
Mhm.
I just didn't enjoy it. There were a couple of characters that I liked, but I just didn't enjoy the gameplay.
No, that's valid. It happens.
And the funny thing is like the sequel, it feels heavier, right? Like the gameplay feels heavier.
Looks better too.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's because this one is for Switch 2.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell it is a Switch 2 game because it actually runs really well. Unlike the PC, it actually runs really well.
Yeah, maybe I'll look into Damon X Machina too. I don't know if I'm gonna care that much, but like maybe I'd have to see a price reduction. I don't think it's something I'd put as a priority.
Yeah, and like, I mean, there's a demo, I think. You can play the demo if you want.
I guess.
But like, yeah, like the gameplay feels heavier, which is ironic because this time you're not playing as a mech. You are playing as like a person in like an armored suit.
Yeah, I saw that part.
So it's kind of ironic that it actually feels heavier now.
Damon X Machina too. What's the name? Because I know it's
Titanic Zion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it runs really well. And this keeps happening. I don't know why this keeps happening, but every now and then, like I look at a game and I'm like, oh, that game looks very interesting, and I start playing the game, and I recognize that voice. I feel like I recognize that voice, and I look at the voice and it's like one of the guys from Smosh.
Papenbrook. Okay, I thought you were gonna go as Papenbrook again. I'd laugh.
It's one of the guys from Smosh. That keeps happening. He wasn't like a Fire Emblem game. He's on like this one. He's like one of the guys from Smosh. I guess he's voice acting now. And he's gone.
Yeah, I'm back. I mean, like, yeah. Apparently, from the ratings I'm seeing, Titanic Sign isn't doing so hot. It's not like bad, but it's like average.
I don't know. The people I know have played it liked it.
I feel like it's one of those games though. It's like either yeah, even on Steam, it's like mixed. Because I feel like it's very much one of those like, oh, if you're kind of like a fan of the entire like each of the individual elements, then you're gonna like it anyway.
Yeah.
Right? I feel like there are some people who go like, no, it's peak, but it's just like I feel like you just can compromise because it has some sort of thing for you, versus like it actually being a good product.
I also enjoyed like when I played the demo. I enjoyed like the part where like it is like a lot more like scavenging driven. Like you're like on a desolate open world and you have to like scavenge for parts and whatever, and that's how you get like new weapons and shit, which I really enjoyed.
I can get behind that, I guess. I'm not entirely into it. It really depends on like what we classify as scavenging.
It is not like survival-esque. It is like lighter than that. But it's like it's less that there is not really like a centralized like store where you can just like buy new equipment. You have to like find it on the open world from like wrecks and like your enemies and whatever. Which I found fun. I found that enjoyable. I feel like that is something a lot of open worlds fail at. I feel like they don't like really like make it up like interesting, just like finding stuff. You know? In a lot of open world games nowadays, it just feels like there's like set dressing. Like the open world is just like set dressing for like you walking around, So you don't really like have a reason to like. What was it going to like? Yeah, to like go places.
Hmm?
Hmm?
What?
What?
Okay. I just realized I'll probably check out like Titanic Science OST too though, because if it's like the same people who did the first track, I'd probably find some themes that I really like.
Yeah.
Titanic Cyan OST, so I'll save that for later and then check it out. There are 45 in this track. That's good. That's a good sign.
I feel like it gives you reasons to like explore the open world, which I feel like it's something a lot of games nowadays don't do like properly.
I do like in mech series. My favorite kind of archetype in a mech um universe is like the junker character. Like they
Yeah.
get scrapped from a bunch of like destroyed bots or whatever to customize their own favorite one, or just like because it's a very easy way to make a character who's relatively knowledgeable on the hardware scene but kind of has a fun personality around it.
Yeah, and like also like like your unique visual design.
Yeah, because they get to make their own custom homunculus. Very good examples being BitCloud from Zoids and another character. Even though I don't like Gundam Seed, it has an offshoot called Gundam Seed Astray, and my favorite character is Low Guile because he's just essentially a junker character.
And I feel like that is something that like not enough mech games have explored. I feel like that is that.
What, the junker character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I don't
making you
think
play
too
as
many
one.
get- Yeah, it is kind of an. It seems like it would work so well on ludonarrative dissonance for the gameplay because, like, yes, you would be the type of character to be collecting these different parts
Yeah.
and just like doing experimentation with your mech.
And it gives a reason for the
Versus
open world to
Soldier Man.
exist.
Yeah, versus like Soldier Man who'd just be like, I'm fine with whatever I'm issued, or whatever. So
So like you have to like make your expeditions. You have to like plan like where you're going or whatever.
yeah.
That's actually one of the reasons I didn't mind the like weapon durability system of Breath of the Wild so much.
Mm-hmm.
Because it kind of forces you to play like that. It kind of forces you to like genuinely have to plan. Like, okay, I'm going to explore this area. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go there. Blah 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 blah. Right? Until it gets crappy and like use the other tools if you run out of weapons and whatever. Which I feel like that like that's something a lot of like modern open world games fail at. They don't really like mechanically give you like any reason to like actually like engage with this like exploration and to like try different stuff and to like, you know what I'm saying? It's like yeah, this is like the basic gameplay loop. You get introduced to it in like the first 20 minutes and then the rest of the game is just like the same for like 40 hours, except like you have to like go climb up a tower every now and then or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I have not played Stellar Blade yet because it hasn't really gone on a good enough sale. I only buy games on sale. Stellar Blade an open world. I thought the game was an open world. I don't know.
I didn't know. I didn't actually check gameplay. I only checked walking animations for reasons.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, I don't find her that hot.
I'm not really looking too much at her face. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I don't know why, but there's something about like the way she's proportioned. That like, she's okay.
I just haven't checked Stellar Blade too much. What was the other one that's kind of a thirst trap? First Descendant, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but like Stellar Blade is better because Stellar Blade is an actual game you like pay for once and then you can just play the game because you own it.
Is First Descendant like a free to play? Is that
Yeah.
the thing? I didn't know.
Yeah, it's like a looter shooter.
Schluter.
It's like a Destiny like.
It's a good old Schluter. I love checking Steam and then seeing like Destiny 2 is back on there, and then I click it and it's all just negative, and I'm like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Like I don't know, like I know a couple of people who play Destiny and they all sound like they have Stockholm syndrome.
Destiny keeps on being heralded as this big achievement in the free to play looter shooter like environment, and that as if it's making money, but anytime I see anything about it, it's about how it sucks.
Yeah, it's like genuinely, like every now I talk to someone who plays Destiny, it's like they're like there is like an undercurrent of like begging me to like get them out or something like that. That's how it feels. It's like it's like they are genuinely like
That makes it far more sad. Yeah.
it's like genuinely like it's like work because like I know some people who play League who like actually like League, believe it or not. But like I don't know anyone who plays Destiny who is like genuinely happy about playing Destiny. I feel like they are all just like I have already spent like $200 in this game. I cannot quit. Cannot quit.
I'm stuck here. I'm sorry.
This is my hell now.
This is the life I live. The life I've chosen.
Yeah. This is my destiny, but it's
And my destiny is to end the podcast here and now after that terrible joke. All right. So, God damn you, Candy. Oh boy. Check out my YouTube at youtube.com/@nocturne or my Twitch, which is twitch.tv/nocturne. Drop a follow on either. Links in the title of the podcast. Follow Candy on her Twitch and YouTube to see her past broadcasts, clips, and podcasts. Check her Blue Sky for her organized thoughts, or join her Discord to see her disorganized thoughts, or just her thoughts. The bot will leave all the links provided, and if you have such feedback for the podcast, like Candy, your turn.
please stop admitting to like intimidating children with a machete.
To which I'll go like, yeah, I'm probably a good like a business move. probably marketing is gonna have a tough angle on this one. I don't think Token Man Friend is gonna save you out of this one. So, yeah, I love how he always clocks off literally the first second I can. God damn straight. Candy found out she's not the only person I call a bottom now. Oh no, you've moved on to another bottom, says Candy.
No, it's okay. You can like do that there instead. It's fine.
Your voice cracked like you were trying to hold back tears.
It's okay.
It's okay. You can. I mean,
Yeah,
you can
do
do
that.
other bottoms.
It's
Yeah, you
fine.
can do that. It's fine. I'll just wait here. Will you let me watch?
I didn't say that.
All right, everyone. Have a good, happy, and safe week. See you next time. Hopefully we get more done and we have more to talk about too. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on. I hope you get to the Hades 2 final ending because I've been hearing a lot of people talk about it and I'm very interested how this is gonna go. So yeah, adios.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye, Candy. Love you. Bye.
Love you too.
Wee.
Bye. Okay. So let's talk about plans. Unfortunately, there has been some. Yes, I am very good at speaking. So unfortunately, there has been like some unforeseen circumstances that have come out about like what's going to be happening around my house next week. There have been some like unforeseen circumstances about like what's going to be going on in my house next week that have come out, and it's going to take up a lot of my time. So I don't know how much I will be able to stream next week. So I cannot promise anything. I will try. I will try to get at least one or two in. I will try to get at least one or two in, but I don't know if I can stream next week. If I can, I'm going to like keep trying to like make some progress on Hades 2. I do want to like at least get to like one of the endings because I know there's like a couple of like different endings you have to make different amount of progress to get. So I do want to get to at least one of them, like the earlier one. So if I can get a stream in tomorrow, I'm not tomorrow, like next week, I will like try to try to do it in that. I'll try to make it Hades. I'll see how that goes. Yeah. Other than that, there's a lot more. There's a lot of stuff going on in my life next week, so I cannot promise anything. Path to nowhere will happen when it happens. The path to nowhere will be walked in due time. It will happen when it happens. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But yeah. So like, again, I cannot promise anything for next week. I will try my best, but I cannot promise anything. I'll try my best, but I cannot promise anything. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I need to go do homework. So I hope everyone had a good time. I hope everyone has a good day, good night, good rest of your time zone. And I'll see you guys again as soon as I'm able. I will see you guys again as soon as I'm able. And let's try someone new today, actually. Right. We need a meme template for Path to Nowhere. Like what? What would be the meme template for Path to Nowhere? Path. I need to like practice pronouncing that word. Path. 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 Path, 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 path. Path. Path, 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 path. Path. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Bye bye, everyone. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye bye. Bye bye. I need to go eat more pizza because I'm hungry. Bye bye, everyone. Bye. 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 Oh, I'm so stupid. I am so easily entertained. Sometimes that worries me. Sometimes I worry that there's something wrong with me because I am just like too easily entertained. But you know, it is what it is. Wait, no, we're leaving. No, don't leave me. Ah! We left.